no one the team say kabima mission no omo de beto aso na me say ebo mo ba sports extra ne beto aso na nwatweba pema ne ya sori na fofora beto aso kopem sa de beti biem na obesa te enkanta na pay fra unia na ka kire say atena se no so emfre ne say atena se na mfa na fide to Akwaba radio 98.2 team ni nyina yesi konya no pene dwumedie no yade ebrel obewremo awe YouTube Akwaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaba 98.1 do say show no life obenye bia so do wa na wetimi like ni kama edema wo wi na oja comments agono mi asha no social na wakada kire woni so no so ensha sere bia na pay ya betra sensama hodo a yade ebenom obenye bia tie no nye bia hwe na watra na adworo so etimi edi afa eno YouTube Akwaba 98.1 YouTube Akwaba 98.1 ko obenya hwe ni bi na wahwe ana Facebook kwa ano ya Akwaba radio blekum Akwaba radio blekum sasana Akwaba 98.1 Akwaba 98.1 ana face Akwaba TV on Facebook Akwaba TV on Facebook uduwa ya link na to so kono ko boso abedwane na show no so otiranya jahwe online radio ni Akwaba 98.1 online radio Akwaba 98.1 ana face so kama intini ni so Akwaba radio 981 FM Akwaba radio 981 FM ana face so betima ko Play Store no wako download ya app no se Akwaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaba radio 98.1 FM honyina kwa show no ubati ba kwenye bi na otie ana face so oko X Akwaba 981 X na Akwaba 981 Instagram no se Akwaba 98.1 Akwaba 98.1 nso kwa komo bia keche bia no ubetima kodim etime ede afa messages na kano ubetima ede afa 0242 020208 0242 020208 0207 5730 030207 573003 say WhatsApp anasa number messages no ubetime ede afa me pam nyina ya bekenkan etime ede ma tim nyina trase oh fiasa mo so femi sabona oh fiasa saso na tactical man ojo be kwa me o manyina oh fiasa na awuse na tiana na chekakra ente frochina kono betren kam oh show no so Richmond na daromenti show no uremo awe social media kanyina so a obenye bia hwe no nya bi so tie na oso akyere wadwe so etimi ede afameti ade Kofi adukpo de Tagor ne sama ho de di ebre no ye bebremo awa manane na yakodi nkomo ho ese sama transfer no manfo toto pa na nya sam ketwa omo eto ahead of 2026-2027 season nyame ya doma next month be simine 21st abra EPL na start no now down e kopiemo our EPL clubs no wa sana serom ya na ese omo ye ebi ma start aye se preseason friendly matches no omo egusu a omo ebo Shannon Liverpool abobi Manchester United abobi ana afese ne Shannon so Chelsea the Blues ejina kono ana pay na pounds mano ediana numa Chelsea ebo friendly match I is a coach Xabi Alonso one ne mantana wi ataso sa hobo no wo mo eye ne ye na omogbo preseason games no na summer transference e bie no Dan Welbeck saso na brante aye friend Jordan Henderson abetodwa ze ezediem a Chelsea fonia bre I is a coach Xabi Alonso etimi a contacting penifo ama esi o man penifo akwanya se ehon be hia se experience players no obenye bi ewo Chelsea club ni mo ehon sem obete saso ana Vinicius Junior to Arsenal no ana pay yes already ansem ene se Efremo Eba ehon sem obete ana pay Barcelona omo transfer news e ha Arsenal Liverpool Arsenal Chelsea the Blues Manchester City Madrid other clubs no omo nyina ho nsem ana pay bona abobona wode ebrel wo wia sana so osin na fetim na kabesi nkonya na nkyeremu no ya bomodiam etimi eda to aso na ye wia nkyeremu ni wia na ye te asifie afisam no sana so WAFCON 2026 no Morocco akense ne guso a ekoso no 2 matches etimi ekoso ene 2 matches e wo ho nyame ya domada wo tena 2 matches wo tena 5 p.m. under the Black Queens of Ghana yene Cape Verde for ye de penso na dem komo and free Black Queens of Makachi eba no pay ye de onsem ye de mama wafu zombie championship na start enua Black Stars of Ghana enua oh yes satellite okay you Black Stars of Ghana enua ye ne Nigeria for the pem so wie no na ma share kan mako akwa 94 yetimi atekan mienu na ye wie game the coach maso konedu edin komo ahonsem enano pay obeti Ye clubs ne gu so ya hombo ahead of the next season nyame ya do September 4 start e o memo asim. Coach Kwaku Dance head coach Edema Brekum Chelsea. The first 5 matches was he at least one yan de crown at least as out to me 10 points. Oh, first 5 matches are obetimi abono. I no no any sama hodwa and pay ya babona ya debra like is a channel dream e dey fa kwan hodwa ye betimi aboa ama football na national teams no omoko tournament ya ometimi akwaya de ne nyina e nsema na pay ya babona ya de ebro e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 nsabre doso dia aba anafe de na mukamba no ana na pay ya shisha ya de ebro bona eba na amanane nsem no otimi edemana sano se opo 1 Brock Factory and afi hardware semen kancha se bomodel sano so se Brock bi and apebia oba onse ekabi wase anya papa and afi zo mfidie na edi twa no mfidie a ese nete no ebetimi amex ne yesere bia blocks no amobetimi aye dendan adekosia anso bia nkotongu so emane nkonane wase men kancha se ye 6 inches blocks na ape se ye 5 inches blocks na ape ne nyina ba onse ekabi and afi se ye pavement blocks bi ne nyina oba onse ekabi wase blocks ntape be ne sepa onse ntimi ekabi amfafre na kachi ne nyina ba obetimi aboa ama onse ntimi ekabi na wase men kancha se ade ba kwe edene se obeto blocks no e de free akachi a ye oka ho aye se de ba kojaw entinya de pressure bia na ebetimi aba so pe cha kwan e wo genegene fetenta kwan so ye be genegene senior high school no duwa onse betimi akan wase men kancha se e ya frefra no afrese see e de fa 0557 696758 0557 696758 ano ayo opo 1 blocks factory and afi hardware bomode do asisi ne na mapano na on sentiment kabi sa so na Boare enterprise wase men kancha sebra wase provinces awodo na apa oba onse ekabi ebi etise say biscuit awodo na apem oba onse ekabi e de fresh sasa drinks a open nyina no obenye bi wase drinks bi as rush energy drink sasa storm energy drink say big one as better malt no nyina onse beti akabi e de fresh sasa nsuo so na apa obenye bi ebi tise vortex sasa na week na apem obenye bi amonso na apa se tap ben na apa on sentiment kabi sasa na sichire na apa say milum say nido na say tomatoes no ne nyina obenye bi e de free Boare enterprise wase men kancha osem obehu no omo ebenda mo hotel no an ese omo ne happy hospital no ene di ene mehwe eya frefra no afrese say there for 0205 482800 0205 482800 frese na yanyo so na no ana kefo so Akwaaba enterprise seven kancha zebra dance ye ma papa no ba unse ekabi e de free ase oba ye to fobo ene e de emam say yes cement na pe chance de board dance na pe biato dado ne de board dance na pe biato anase dado number 1 bi no oba unse ekabi wose say 1 inch copy 5 inches no obenye bi ato de free ase ne ma bi tisa hibaro na pe say silver frame glass ahoro na se baden wise no ne nyina ba unse ekabi say yes shovel na pe say headpan pickers ozebra unse ekabi padlock akese ne nkoma nyina no obenye bi e de free kefo so Akwaaba enterprise o se men kancha sem channel so sample obepe cha kwan e obrekum ala wakwan so ye ne Akwaaba radio ene wadan krom e ya frefra no afrese siem e de afa 0542 034967 ana 0242 020208 ofra ya becho so ne ya boa madanse ne mapapa no setimi akabi enso atrama community bank saben kancha sebra oba ye ne we esi nkonya o account ben na peso bia ye ntimi emie mfama say ye savings account na peso bia say ye current account and as fixed deposit no say ye susu money transfer and as Western Union say ye mobile money and afi usage Ghana pay ne nyina ba ibetime ane kama edema susu loan and ape say family loan and ape funeral loan ne nyina ba on say akabi was say ye public and afi the private salary insurance peso oya ne nyina oba ibetime ane kama edema ye head office no e won suatre branch no abi e wo gene tasona tachiman chira obehu asunya no behu bekum run about akese modu on se kan ya frefre no afre 0201 146987 ana 0506896920 fresisie na yenewe eni komana no ana fit travel consult samen kancha zebra yedu e2 kan we ye kata control 2 years contract o kone se model botimi sonia contract no renew no ebesa ye djuma kama 8 million mo normal ISO hia ISA kata control no betima kono o hia passport sasa na Ghana card wo wie kata control yedu ekom eno se edanchen enkrobi to say Europe na peso ko say Asia say America Arab ne nyina na betima de onim obetimi akọ waseven kancha so be pay chakwan awbrekum patapọ kwanso ye ni opanyini kwambe se fie no ene di en mehwem eya frefra no afre e de afa +44 7594009087 ana 0201454909 Fresesie na yenu eni koma Graceland Hardware Aluminium Sasra Glass Company Limited Semin Kancha Zebra dance ne man bra na bajibi say enu ama biti say ties hold on apem say cement say iron rod say paint na apem dadwa na apem doors hold on apem say roofing sheet TB be et say IBR ana sample allosin kana sample last man nyina ba unsabeti makabi e dey free asuyem enu say edanchen niam bi et say PVC pipe CB and apebi say shower tap CB shower bi and apebi say heater and ape and say dressing mirror say WC ne nyina ba unsa ekabi e dey free asuyem wasemen kancha sasha so be hu elbrekum run about in kitomom annex so be hu adamakon president store 1 2 and 3 udu an say ekan aluminium supplier in the light box coming from energy and mehwem aya frefra no afre e dey for 0245 287809 0208149816 and 0322492956 ofra yebetime ancho so na wram smart dental clinic examen kancha zebra yebehwe onum na ha obie wo onum bia sa ha onum yetimi ayi edefro wasene kancha so wasene ne ntu ne fa fufuro nsia oba yebetime atu ne asese ne kama etimi da mam enfa won kara opa obetem kwade a yebetime aya kaka bi na ba onum bra yebetime maduro na sakaka na ba so na etimi afro so wasene kancha so working hours no Monday to Friday and afi Saturday na afi Sunday no eno aye by appointment wasene kancha se anapano nwotwe ne starting no num ni apom se no so be hu elbrekum ala wakwan so Akwaaba lodge ope ye ne Presbyterian office no ene di ene behwem e afrefra no afrem e dia fa 0202 200 260 ana 0546747279 Fresesie na yenyo so suma rabang samen kancha sebra ye ne we esi konya wose loans ahodo ben ana opa wonsantimi ankabi say ye cash farmers loan ana pe cocoa farmers loan ana pe tomato farmers loan say ye susu loan micro finance loan and access school feeding loans ana pe say ye commercial overdraft and sample commercial loan ana pe say ye funeral loan ni nyina ba wonsabetimi ankabi e de afri suma rabang wasa can't be peso bia no oba ebetimi abie ana amfe so channel so say ye mobile service so kan ano I momo no oba ebetimi ane kama etimi edema ana amfe so mobile banking for so na mabontia aye se susu no yebetimi abejeje kama etimi dema ye head office no awosuma na se suma hinkro ana amfe so brekum obehu ye wo patase kwan so ye ne brekum gori city park no ana di ana mehwe wasere nkancha se e ya frefre no afre 0202 077802 ana 0202 077803 Fresesie na ye ni koma na bona ebenu nanom ana yasen haba center for semen kancha ozem yakofa yasen haba amesha no etimi da bedwa so eno eye drum area betime to ase kama etimi da mam say ye typhoid bi eno say edan menstrual pains wonu ma to di on ti de kone kopa bi nanunum bi ana amfe so yasakofa ana yasen extra capsules no etimi da bedwa so waseren kancha say no wayem rampam say ye sefres bi say white bi say we sisi ene we yakoko bi ene hana say we yem na atim kone kopa bi nanunum bi ebetimi abo kama ama yem tim nyina no etimi afre so waseren kancha say brekum new born chemicals oduwa wonsabetimi akabi Clement Aba Center obenyebi Supreme Herbal Udon say kabi South Green House Pharmacy Udon say kabi adum owiem duana kwaje odie e afrefre no afrem 0244 723541 ana sample 0547456937 fra yebetimi ajesna no ana KM shipping wasere nkancho session no so say wo Ghana na yemfa de mfra brochire na say UK ena emfa mra no wasere nkancho say 3 to 5 days na de na bedru ompewe na apede wasere nkancho say kuma bi ana ese udua say no say branches re doso awo bono ha say no brekum obehu ya go filling station odon say ekan ana face so one fie so obehu ya wasere nkancho say adjacent one fie ura bank odon say ekan doma ayinkro say no say sample go filling station odu ansa ekan ye ne doma hospital no ana di ana hwe drobo say so ye wo sampa kwan so odu ansa ekan wasere nkancho say obetimi apuso ahoma na fresesie e dia fa 0596 780 713 0596 780 713 ofra ya bejo so ni abo na oso he bona wa nya careful chire wa ho ya go mama na ni 7 dia bro ye wi dia aka no ya beto aso ya ba sisi
Abusia Fernando Pensa Brasia so say yademu konkro farmer so on sama yensa kano ene yade be so mo e wa Akwaaba 98.1 so yade kan aka cha mo say uramu e wo YouTube no so a eye Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 Kofi Tagor be careful be pardon aba na fe yade atwa so kama pa enti de ate ane say on Facebook nso Edamu kama Akwaaba 98.1 any Akwaaba radio brekum afro on TikTok na Akwaaba 98.1 uramu honma ubenya show no ahwa maniema atimi atoto yama bia enso atimi atoto agebro nemom before say be konkro farmers no yede aseda abema nwuma kwamu kwa yase a ena no pa yede mu eko fosu ya company limited ebo yepa na wo mo say ope enua wo de be board down so afe uye project bi na obehia enua ebetimi asupporto ama project na aya successful a ni nyina ane se awoso de wani eche fosu company limited Kofi be fast na afe ya to aso ama niam etimi atotosi ye de atene se open ya biti se Manzonia Redwood Akata Cyber Supply Farm wawa odum chanchan ane asamfina no ni nyina bi e wo fosu ya company limited Abusia fire twaso na afeye de nsam na amamodi ade ete ene se oduani eche fosu ya company limited na afe enua no wakwa gine nyina bi ewo ho afe eba ne chasem TNJ anase ceiling buttons ani nyina abuso ewo fosu ya company limited entiemfia ni enche on na afe yenkonkwaji bi ema niema entimi entuto ye yemfrem painfo ewo 0257389828 so eno aya number yene painfo edin komo ewo so afe ya de aseda enso ema Akwaaba lodge painfo se waba kremu na upe bia beda ama wasum adwo na niema akoso ye ama wa ho a ena waso de wani eche rooms no emu afe emu akono security air tight ho ana de ate anise mo spacious car park restaurant inside gym center eshemu ana supermarket aka ukoba ho nso benyansa no de anu eden ane de anu anya dem wo mo se memfanto anim sa Saturday and Sunday bia no pool party ewa Akwaaba lodge enti ho ana ya kwakwaji ani ama niema enso atimi atoto yi Kofi anopa de mu ayeden se wa na akofa di bae wa akofa de tumpu ya ba bezi amase de atintim yama ade affect me anopa na Kofi de atene se hon nyankopon nya adoma on the 9th of August
next month be okay
eno Stars Association
okay
Stars yes omuku yenua mo omonya kwan atu akonto anaso mo akonto mu a omu firi brekum ha ene brekum fo no nso mo ha no mo keka niam asi animu obi ti se yenua part me mo ene other guys no form association eno Stars Association
okay
na Stars Association wo mo se nyankopon nya adom official lunch no ebekoso on the 9th of August was me dey animi no ne dey toso enkono nti wo mo chairman nana datebedi akon nti ena wo mo sign in sentwrofo e wokurom ha e wo game kese e bo pa e wo Golden City Park nti ye hwa ni mu se on the 9th of August no lunch no ekoso ewie pe na fe na wiya ne na nwumre so no ye de game na ahihye so na game ni de wo ntum na because media team ne de emu edin pa yes
the rock
easy Kofi wa na wakofa problem ya ba anopai mi hu edi ntimi troso edi nsam amatie for de ade ne se Akwaaba Lodge enso eboa ye panti ade kan ho nsam original anti barbering saloon enso supporto na original anti se ope bia be yuti ama ho ayefa run about akesie mu ho Fidelity Bank na chi eno wo bo adwuma wo professional and qualified barbers so maye adwuma na che enti experience no ho emma no ebia mo pese mu yi mo payment card na na se ebia mo pese mu yi etre style bia ni nyina no original ante se mo ba ho no ma no be yi muti ama mo ho ayefe guys no eba ne 3 step South currency Roddy Rich and California card ni nyina no obesiesie mu ama mo ho ayefe enti emfie ni enche Fidelity Bank na china fe yen konko yeti original ante HSM painfo no mabro 70 years no eye free ana nkoda no nso a mo enya emro afe no mo ekọ no eye free original ante so run door to door services into betimi afra no 0546 843 282 eno number yani original ante 18 komo so Susie's special and one more and jollof joint and so HSS who tell me an pay na open and one more de she any mako and friends no be open and twinam ani akokonam monso amo purchase any kosia atoso no mo kon ma mo benya bi jollof rice no and so e kan bi na bia open jollof no kakra na open one no so kakra was say e jollof and one more assorted unya no ba bia e Susie's special and one more and jollof joint one more Brekum Continental Road who features Thursday Market Junction one bar ultra bedroom hardware before so obedu traffic light na se no one issue guest clothing energy and twanimu yem fresh Susie na fe ye engagement outdooring birthday party enwumakuo bi na mo peso ye package bi emamwa dodo bi a mo pe no free back mienu ekokosi chase 50 and 100 echi no ni nyina no Susie say obetimi package amamo kama pa enti yem fra no 0594 145391 eno number yani Susie 18 komo so afi Adford Frozen Foods say open and papa dia go customer ton age so mfa so ho ena wo so do ani ukod mo benya na biti se kotodwe na manama pork ntintin akokọ ne nsa open gizzard na sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia red fish salmon pala ps opa amani sardine any tuna no yemfe ni enche branya kwakwan ne so ba bia enkane na Chris FM ewo ne opposite uramu awadoma kwan so a wo mu ani wo shimbenu ene din hwane mu yɛbɛfrɛ Adford Frozen Foods ɛwɔ 024-843-1370 anaasɛ 020-455-7434 ɛno ɛyɛ number yɛne Adford Frozen Foods ɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ so wei ɛne nnwuma kɔ bebree na ɛte sɛ Siwoman Limited ɛna afei no Maya Chemist Limited ɛne CBG Bank no ɛyɛ companies ɔmo ka ho a ɛna anɔpae yɛde mu ɛkɔ nkurɔfoɔ so mane kan aka kyerɛ sɛ wowura mu ɛwɔ YouTube no so a ɛyɛ Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 ɛna on TikTok nso no show no live ɛwɔ hɔ nom a dodoɔ no nso ahwɛ kamakama paa ɛwɔ nso ɛyɛ Akwaaba 98.1 enti anɔpae deɛ baabi abɛkɔ bia no ɛyɛ Akwaaba ɛna dodoɔ no ɛtie no afei nso no wɔn mo ɛsan ɛhwɛ yɛ a yɛde nsɛm no ɛma mo ɛwɔ afiri kɛseɛ so na ɔn sɛ wowura mu ɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ nso anɔpae nsɛm na ɛbobɔ ba no ano ɛde nyie papapapapa menka ɛnada ma memfa ma atiefoɔ sɛm nano ene beto mu say the Swiss of Italy adwuma no omaya ne din ene Italy mpanfo e de kyerse adwuma no ama papa ne din ene Paolo Maldini ene Leonardo sa wo mo hwe na fe wo mo MP coach a wo betimi lead wo mo na fe wo prepare team ni yie pa enu nti e ma papa ne din ene Leonardo ene Don Carlo Ancelotti e communicate ye wo wie no ene wo sen ewura mu ene kyerse Pep Guardiola e din komo ni nyina ene se Don Carlo Ancelotti rejected the proposal na the Swiss of Italy and so at the Emano na Pep Guardiola so no the te any so no so rejected offeranti asat nano embabesi enra no be an lead race no to be the Swiss of Italy women national team coach no papa ni day and so any Andre Pello na so Kofi the ete any say Italy playing for no and so rejected sa approach na and pay the eba and say uramu awonoma wo mo eche se nya de se ade adwuma no ebema Andre Pello bio nemum diamete ene se koba ne sa no ama Leonardo ana France no Paolo Maldini no mu ehwe akire ape coach a obetimi lead Italy man no yesi enam se mo ade Andre Pello ekoya empanfo enso entimi enso mti no wo nso resign from their positions and ana pa yede ni nyina ema mo ababetomu se enam se papa ne de ane Paolo Maldini ene Leonardo wo resign no say Giorgio Chiellini ono a former captain ama the Italian national team no and according to the FIGs no wo mo HS wo ma me technical director emma wo na fam only di emma niema enso entimi enkosie na fam wo mo MP coach wo betimi aboa ama Italian national team no are strong enough to compete in any competition and no aya kakra efi Italy wo mo so aso eba won say 2034 World Cup no aya Saudi Arabia and ebe hostu na enano pay dia mete and it's a Saudi Arabia for them ayo madwen say wamu add 26 billion dollars ebe infrastructure and friends no stadiums for the 2034 World Cup no na wamu HSM no include Ken Salman International Stadium and no ever funny past 92,000 spectators and also the largest football stadium and was assassin be and I'm a Saudi Arabia for now our plan is on spend $26 billion and watch as a preparation for the 2034 World Cup now 2026 World Cup and himself Royal of Spain and a Korean na Kofi the media no pay and it's a sika Chelsea for enya from winning the FIFA Club World Cup no what is Spain for no wo mo de ne ebo mienum pa enya de se bedru Chelsea for de no Chelsea enya $120 million from winning the FIFA Club World Cup and La Roya of Spain so no for winning the World Cup no wo mo enya $50 million e kire se FIFA Club World Cup no sika wo papa na mom World Cup no mo je ye no na Paul Kubasi eka players wo mo enso play integral role our the Spanish national team num one kwapo and a twaso ekwaje young player of the tournament na enwa branch FN Paul Kubasi eko ekura wo firimu ayete sediem ebia nkabona mi free brekum ha na se ebia mi free Ghana ha na ebia matimi aboa ama ebia Ghana akwa weni bibi na maba back to Ghana na maba beduru brekum na ebia matoa so akwa mi kuro mu abisa se Kofi deda across no Paul Kubasi utumu se na no edinye pa ni hometown for no enso ewe kame no for winning the World Cup with the Spanish national team.
Monsieur le Président, je m'appelle.
Yes, enti eno aya de ekọ so after say Abrante fini Paul Kubasi and so every city in hometown na Abrante fini Pedro one say before the World Cup no when ma Kukureya and make some promise bia Kukureya de edini de no so wa draw papa ni din and Luis de la Fuente ne mfonyini edi ato ne Chester eno aya ne left side na Abrante fini Pedro so no and make promises say omutimi ekọ World Cup no ekọ gia and your bed die ni ti white colored and pampa Abrante our China wooden holidays na Abrante any day any Paul Kubasi koko chasa omukwa we kame no ewia no eno mu ebisa ne say udua Paul Kubasi ena agi nani ewo no kurom yo na wo China hanom yenya ne nte ese wo hye bosa oje World Cup na obedai uti white chasa color and was say anem after finishing the trip ewo China no before so about returning to Barcelona no obedai ni ti white color na fe eno enso atimi amane promise wono nso emeki no atimi abamu sa World Cup nsensemi ya and a goal of the tournament and painful enso ayi Sydney Lopez Cabal ono enso Asia kan ema Keved minor nigua wo she eti Argentina and painful avo to say no a goal of the tournament at the 2026 World Cup and nei urama Keved for no wo debut chasa World Cup mu uramu no wo anya goalkeeper of the tournament in the name of Bosnia and o anya goal of the tournament and enso aye chasem Abrante fini Sydney Cabal na chase enye easy na urama FIFA World Cup team of the tournament no goalkeeper Abrante fini Bosnia name best goalkeeper of the tournament no ekoma Unai Simons and a best goal of the tournament and so akọ ede ama Sydney Lopez Cabal ono enso efuamaya de tin any Kevera bonten so ye ka Kevera in sense no enam wo mmode mu omukoda na dinti no enso ebo ama wo goalkeeper Bosnia team of the tournament no obey goalkeeper no ene Abrante no awramu ewo Chilean club eno eye Colo yaka wonsem efi last week eba na Abrante no ne din Bosnia no eye ne nickname na yesu uramu ewo Chile ye makwan emma player emfa ne nickname enso engu ne jersey achi eno eye mra Chilean Football Association no womo nso rules and regulation no womo chelse wombe makwan ama Abrante ne din ene Bosnia me say names no wait me ayisu emu baako eno eye Jose Evoro Diaz na chase Abrante ne din ene Bosnia no yesi sa din no emu baako ena wasa Abrante ne ede to ne jersey achi ewo Colo asoya ena anopa yede ne nyina enso emamu ewo Africasie so ye kan no uramu ewo club friendlies enu a game baako etofem ema Galatasaray boboko no wo mu etna fie ema Venezia ekobo mu ekamiensa wo mu Galatasaray fo no wo mu entim ante ene 9:45 ya Chelsea the Blues wamu any Western Sydney airport ewo Australia bonten so na Chelsea team no ana aswomu nsem edorso ni nyina ane se transfer window no wamu aye serious about be a week to 2 nie enkofada are very busy pa na after so mu signing Morgan Rogers no wamu eguso mu din kama with a lot of players eno ana nu ebeto dwa mu baabi se Chelsea bobo kono are ready to sign 35-year-old Manchester United former striker ene we adwuma Emma Brentford City bobo kono na so we adwuma Emma Brighton of Albion Abrante fini Danny Welbeck as a backup striker ne asen komodie no adurachiri ama Chelsea for no ene Abrante na akasa ama Chelsea Brighton for so no ene Chelsea for ekasa ne asen Xabi Alonso the new manager no wono na approve say Chelsea for no enkonkofa an experienced striker eno enso eye Danny Welbeck the mate ene say Danny Welbeck agree personal terms with Chelsea bobo kono say nkomono ekoso between Brighton of Albion and Chelsea eno na no pay Roy Ferdinand Eddie X and answer Twitter and so a convince Abrante fini Danny Welbeck say Danny Welbeck and rejected Chelsea for no what mo offer no never on returning to Manchester United na only say so back to Manchester United obenya Champions League football abo because Manchester for no Emebo Champions League matches this season. Nyade se Chelsea for no ebebo binti Roy Ferdinand enso ade afutuo ama Brentford ni Danny Welbeck say when we get Chelsea for no offer. Na Chelsea for no aye serious. Wo say wo experienced players ah. Wo be ma team no emu aye du. Enti ama Chelsea for no say wo aye leading club ah. Wo push so mo nsam ebetimi aka Jordan Henderson, former Liverpool midfielder no. We a free agent from Brentford City no. Yes other clubs wɔn assign a branch no Brentford for episode mu renew the contract and other clubs and so on any boy ni edin come but club Wally day race no Chelsea bobo kuno mani abre Aston Villa fonso no anya direct talks with Chelsea wɔn area no mu so wɔn sam abeka Nicholas Jackson on permanent move in this summer transfer yes say uraba Chelsea for no say so wɔn Aston Villa for no ekomu nsem ya wɔn ebenya Brentford Nicholas Jackson into yes Aston Villa for no wɔn mani abre na said John Mikolo B and on also Eddie Nkama at the Afra Quanya or Faso every Chelsea Bobo Kunum at the time I know a player and my Chelsea team no John Mikolo B say Antonio Conte and no free Chelsea or see Antonio Conte Abaya and no catch and Sam and Yandias will Benya Quine and say I can't ama Chelsea Bobo Kunibio so Nim Nasa Oromu Olympics Games with the Nigerian national team and Yandias Obama Quine Amanasia Johnny Chelsea team no na osie mu ho a na Chelsea ekofa Ngolo Kante ema ne ebe join you but was den time no ne Victor Osimhen na nka wose wo mu join Olympics team a Nigeria for edi Euramu Olympics Games na say nanso enam say na that time Victor Osimhen join na say Victor Moses mum join Chelsea team no mu ntino ema Brent ne hu kakra ebe hye ne mu ne mu ono no Abrante for John Mikolo bi no den time no waje bi bia with Chelsea team no enti ohun sa wose o Grace sa on na ni team ananse ne man e de amano no nto ka Victor Osimhen say oni dia friend waba enti won chai say wo join Olympics team no no Abrante for Victor ananse wono chase John Mikolo Bino enwura mu na fe wone Nigerian team no enso enkonkobo Olympics game no wase wakwaba no Antonio Conte emane training with the reserves team no for about 6 months and then later one unso every Chelsea bobo kunumti who can obi a woman every Chelsea Antonio Conte.
No, Conte was the reason why I left. I mean, when he came, he was like, "You're not playing anymore," and then I left. Obviously, when I saw Conte as well coming to the club, I was like, "My time here."
Was there any reasons why? Did he give you reasons?
Yeah, well, obviously, the only reason I talked about was, when he came in, we got invited. Me and Victor Moses, we got invited to go to the national team Olympics. Mm. So I had a conversation with the club. I was like, okay. And he said, if you go, you're not playing anymore for the club because I'm a new manager. I'm here. We need to think about the team. We need to think about the club. And I was like, you know what? I've been invited by the national team to go and represent the country at the Olympics. He's like, yeah, but if you go, just know that your time here is done.
Wow.
Yeah. So me and Victor, so we thought about it, and Victor obviously stayed. But I was much older, so I said to Victor, "Listen, I've been here a long time.
Victor Moses,
yeah, I've been here a long time. I've won it. I've won everything that I needed to win, and I've done everything that I needed to do at the club. You've just come in, so you stay." And Victor said, "Yeah, I think that's a good." So Victor stayed, and then I went. So after the tournament, I came back. That was it. He never spoke to me. He sent me to the reserve team. I was training with the reserves. And then I started training alone for a while. For like 6 months, I did this.
How did you mentally deal with that, man?
Oh, I knew. No, I knew. You know, when a manager does that, you knew that's it. Is that.
I know I am Sama Brant and John Mikolo B, former Chelsea and Nigerian midfielder. One who answer at the MI and Nemu. And a current player who features Bobo Kunum Aya Brant and Mark Kukureya. Na Kukureya. In the farewell message, I'm Charles Bobo Kuno. I say London will always be my home, and you will always be part of my history. Or say hi Blues. After 4 seasons together, it is time to say goodbye. I have had some time to reflect and remember what we have lived together. I arrived here as a young player with a dream of winning many trophies and playing in the Champions League. We had a tough start, it is true, but with hard work and effort, we were able to turn it around. Thanks to the club and its high expectations today. I can honestly say that London will always be my home and you will always be part of my history. I won't forget listening to my song at the stadium, the magical night at the bridge, the titles that I have won, carrying this badge, on all the love you have shown me. I now leave the club being a man. I have reached a lot of many dreams thanks to you, and I want to thank you all for that. To the coaches and the staff for all the advice you gave me, to my teammates for all that we have lived together, and I won't forget, and to all the people who work at Coleman for making me feel like I was at home since day one. I truly hope to see Chelsea up where you belong and deserve to be. Once a blue, always a blue.
Hi Blues, after 4 seasons together, it's time to say goodbye. I have had some time to reflect and remember what we have lived together. I arrived here as a young lad with the dream of winning many trophies and playing in the Champions League. We had a tough start, it's true, but with hard work and effort, we were able to turn it around. Thanks to this club and its high expectations, today I can honestly say that London will always be my home, and you will always be part of my story. I won't forget listening my song at the stadium, the magical nights at the bridge, the titles that I've won carrying this badge, and all the love that you showed me.
I now leave the club being a man. I've reached a lot of my dreams thanks to you, and I want to thank you all for that. To the coaches and staff for all the advice you gave me, to my teammates for all that we have lived together and I won't forget, and to all the people working in Cobham for making me feel like I was at home since day one. I truly hope to see Chelsea up where you belong and deserve to be. Once a blue, always a blue.
Enti eno aye message abrante fini kukureya enso ade ama Chelsea bobo kuna kukureya ana Nacho Fernandez ono aye former captain Emma Madrid ade to Jose Madrid for assigning an incredible player abrante with intensity and hard work no Madrid ebenya mfaso award so we anu ose Mourinho the man for Real Madrid job no na ose club no ehia ni yepa o GDS so bamo bia anya 100% commitment e wo bobo kwani any Madrid ni e ka Madrid in sense mi no Kofi Yan Diamante Divorian guy one who aye adwuma ema RB Leipzig no yesi anu a Mourinho any Brenton edin come direct conversation what me a convince Brenton but anu na ye hu say one Yan Diamante enso a training with RB Leipzig bobo kono woman sa crazy money na RB Leipzig for a demand no player be 1 year ago no boss second division e was Spain I never be PM e Germany no sika o man din enem Germany wam club RB Leipzig e demand no enya de so man PG for no ebetimi etua sika no but Real Madrid dey are ready so betua sika no e between 115 million euros to 120 million euros o the add ons no e kan wa e be 235 million euros no e ba bia nkomodie no akodu na asat enrano na ohwe Mourinho de wa opeso hyehyɛ ne Madrid team na de ate initiative control ebe number 1 goalkeeper Kukuraya Denzel Dumfries Alfred Brante Antonio Rudiger Ibrahima Konate Federico Valverde Jude Bellingham Bernardo Silva Alfred Vinicius Junior Kylian Mbappe and Yan Diamante possible 11 players sabi bia Mourinho enrano mensa ekon be yusu amon Real Madrid wo mo asoye enua ana Denzel Dumfries enso first training our Valdebabasa Utimu say yes the air course no Bibia Chelsea Branton air ready but Mourinho person Madrid for no equipu Abrante fano Vinicius Junior na Vinicius Junior no Arsenal fonso no serious o mayenti no wo mo Chelsea fei na mo di on first bit akokoma Abrante na fence no Real Madrid bobo kono yes Arsenal for no akache player no and the entourage ne say anchakra no wo mo the bit ebeko but Madrid fonso no I prepare a new offer area ni say on be reach agreement with the branch of Vinicius Junior na for what sign am wo bom Diamante and say Vinicius Junior and person Jessica Kylian Mbappe ejeno pepe one PCCA wɔn nkyɛn mu pɛ nanso Madrid for no ayɛ wɔn adwene sɛ dabi nyadeɛ sɛ saa sika na wɔn de ma Mbappe no wɔn de bi ɛbɛma aberante fini Vini Junior na mmom wɔn ɛbɛma no closer to that unim sɛ aberante fini Rodri sɛ Madrid boboko no ayɛ serious a wɔn edi no nkɔmɔ adeɛ mete ɛne sɛ club no hope sɛ ɛnkyɛkora no wɔn ɛbɛ reach the final agreement na afei aberante fini Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante ɛnso ababa dwane wɔn na ɛnura anwummerɛ ɛna ɛbɛpie mu sɛ Barca fɔnso no awura mu a wɔn ne aberante entourage edi nkɔmɔ wɔn akontakti ne agent a wɔn Barca fɔnso no ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔn anya Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante wɔn ɛpɛnto wɔn ahyɛseɛ ɛka ne ho nsɛm na wɔn João Cancelo ɔno ɛnso ɛyɛ player ɛma Barcelona boboko no ne London na aba wieyɛ ɛno nti ama Al Hilal fɔ no ama aberante no until 29th July sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ by 29th July deɛ no join wɔn a wɔn start wɔn pre-season Jorge Mendes any agent wɔne Barca fɔ no ɛkasa sɛ aberante no ɛbɛnya a permanent move from Al Hilal na afei ɔba join wɔn na afei wɔn ɛyɛ adwuma Barca fɔ no asan reject offers for aberante for the Macasado wɔn so offers ɛba no ɛwɔ fam yie paa enti wɔn pɛ sɛ o clubs na wɔn ɛpɛ boy no mpagya wɔn sika no wɔn si wɔn value aberante no 40 million euros but offers a efi Saudi Arabia and some of the Italian and English clubs na so ɛba no ɛwɔ fam yie paa nti wɔn wiade mu sɛ saa clubs no nso ɛbɛpagya wɔn sika no na afei no nso ɛtumi aboa ama wɔn nso ɛtumi abiti the financial fair play rule no na timi ama niema akosue amwo mo onim sɛ aberante fini Tony Fernandes a player ema bobo kwefini Barcelona academy team no wɔn so wɔn ema no contract extension a ebetimi abo ama boy no adwane senior team no enti contract no 5 years until 2031 enura ɛna Barcelona team no elande England Birmingham abonten so na wɔn se nyankopɔn nya adoma Friday we no wɔn ɛne Birmingham City game ɛbɔ ɛno 31st July wɔn ɛbɔ ɛwɔ St Andrews Stadium a ɛno nso ɛyɛ kyɛsɛm stadium a ɛhɔnom ɛyɛ kama yie pa wɔn bɔ saa game ne ewie pɛ wɔn se on the 8th of August wɔn nso ɛne kyɛsɛ Nottingham Forest ɛbɛhyia ɛno ɛyɛ game a ano ɛbɛdi nye pa na afei wɔn ewie pɛ wɔn asan ɛne Udinese Kachu akɔbɔ ɛnso na 19th of August no wɔn ɛne Al Ali from Egypt nso abɔ one Gampa trophy no ɛno ɛyɛ hawa sese basafo no asiafa so askale wo niema na Alvarez sign na niema no esitie yase Laporta no ɛyɛ president no personally wa pese onu elidi sa negotiation na fe etimi ebo ama niema etimi etuto ye emu wo na fe wo mo basafo no etimi efa brante fe no Julian Alvarez enu nti yase ama Joao Laporta nya direct contact with Atletico Madrid wo chief executive officer papa ne de and Miguel Angel Gil Marwin wo mo chese nkomodie ne ekoso ye pa nemum yase basafo no amaki an ultimatum for Abrante for Alvarez one so current offer no ebe expire by the end of this month or early August enti se edu early August na se Alvarez enjoy ni omo a omo ebe wuram na afei omo ape plan B no hwan Abrante fini Junior Kropi yase Junior Kropi no nso no uramu ewo bomb of Man City for edi Abrante na chi class BP na HC for boy na yase se bomb of no enso a propose say club why serious no em 430 million euros emra we club now to me represent 130 million euros na onsa ebeka Abrante fini Junior Kropi say dia mete and say Barcelona for na episode Ferran Torres este na fe wo amani contract extension in the month of September onim say enua na bobo kwefne Besiktas enso ama Mohamed Salah 24-hour sempon wonfa entimi entoto nyama na wonfa enu mo finalize bibia anapa dia mete eni say sa 24 hours ni say bedu na say enu no Mohamed Salah ni move to Besiktas no akolapse ni nyina a disagreement over the share of revenue from the shirt sales nature say Abrante no akache Besiktas for ne say so odwan ni wo mu a entade anase ni jersey so mbeton no e wo so man share e wo mu afi ni agent commission so no wo chere say ni agent no man commission dia mate any say Besiktas for say da bi enya dia say sa cha say percentage no any dia kan no ebetimi ate ase enti Abrante no move to Besiktas no and collapse but former Manchester United and Mexican striker Javier Hernandez Chicharito and I say nay Urama Atletico Dallas ewo USA Major League Soccer no no wono Chicharito adwan omo Victor Osimhen ebe uramu ewo Premier League ni mana yesi Brentton ehopi se obedwane one of the Premier League clubs na yesi Manchester United bobo kono ene ye club o machase ene Brentton 18 kama say Tottenham Spurs emu ayede players eba and a new coach Roberto Di Serbi so adwuma enti ama wom defender Mickey van de Ven and so say Roberto Di Serbi the positive energy aba bobo kwanitin and it Tottenham Hotspur enti afidie enyama be koyi amomo.
The club is making some changes and that they bring obviously a new manager in, a really good manager in my opinion, and some really good signings, and I think in this way you can see that the club has some new ambition. That's also really important for players who have been there for a longer time. The last couple of weeks from last season, you also saw that he brought a lot of passion into our group, like a lot of like mentality wise and passion wise on the pitch. Obviously something we needed as well because everybody was a little bit down. And he started to play a lot with the ball because he loves to be on the ball, he loves to play the football he wants to play. And that's also something I really enjoy because I like being on the ball instead of running behind the ball the whole time. So yeah, he brings a lot of good energy, and also now from pre-season we really got the time now to bring his football into the team, and yeah, that's really enjoyable.
No, I am Sama Vicky van de Ven, one and so at the MIA, and a player telling Emma Leeds United. Agree, sir. Woman ever signed James Transford from Bobo Kano, and so Manchester City. Now, the and sir, Akwaaba Sadia, Sikase say Manchester City for the 8 months now, $53 million. Now, Akwaaba say Leeds United for 8 years as a Canam, obey the 5th most expensive goalkeeper in the history of football. Number 1, Kepa Arrizabalaga in 2018 Chelsea, $91 million. Alisson Becker in 2018 Liverpool, $71 million. Joan Buffon in 2001, Juventus, $60 million. Andrew Onana, Manchester United in 2023, $60 million. And Akwaaba said James Transford, and so every Man City, Leeds United in this 2026, $53 million. Ebamano are most expensive goalkeeper on the list no obabada number 5 yade ni nyina emam Osman Dembele arejete Al Hilal for offer no na yesi Abrante na episode twaso adwuma European football NT PH contract extension no encha Abrante no ebe renew and so be sign e de ama PH team no na wo PH for no any Juventus mu nyina Euroma Parma any Japan goalkeeper ni din any Suzuki say wo mu edi no nkomo na de amete any Abrante for John Stones and so join it Inter Milan until 2028, a 2 years deal. Now every season piano obenya €4 million. Eddie are going to bottom. Yes, Brand Tiffany John Stones by the close of the week there. No passing the medical sign it down. Eddie ama Bobo no Inter Milan and 4 p.m. Real Madrid any CD Lehanis ever friendly game now for 6:30 Aston Villa and Real Sociedad Akwaaba and Sana 6:45 Stoke City and Everton Lons and Sone Family Cow ever 8 p.m. now Ochina Sydney FC and Tottenham about 6:45 Real Betis and so any Lyon ever 6 p.m. now for 6:30 Bristol City and Newcastle and Sana Resam team no Ochina na Joe 11:30 no wamu any Liverpool for and so Akwaaba nti Kofi yenjina so na no payamon ne nsem yem fancy na fe ne abedwafo mfa de aka ento so amatifo
abre
se wana aye wana aye
enti bona na out nkata mo na nsem no we dey see nti ocean eba na ne nkyeremu no otimi edama live over YouTube ni Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 bra osisi oba benya show ni bi na wa show do a eho nyina o kire wa adwene efa wa manam na ntem serebia ebekenka ne nyina edi ama anana p abrahim yesi konya na yedi Akwaaba sports arena no yedi ama ana anopi enti on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ko sisi show no obenye bia hwe ana afi so oko ye Facebook ni Akwaaba Radio Brekum sasa Akwaaba 98.1 on Facebook na Facebook Akwaaba TV on Facebook onyina akwa show no ya se link na to so kona ko boso obedwane na show no so otimi anye bia hwe na o shi no wen na yanto se Remedy Dental Clinic ko se men kanche sebra ebe ho anum na ha bia wo anum bia sa ha no yetimi ayi ede from sha no so papa bi na fro anum ba na se pampa na nyehwama oba ebe tima ma na etimi afro so na waseme nka cha sha no so sa wosere ni entu ne fa fufurensi a oba ebe timi atu na se sene kama etimi de ma ho fa nsa ban ko pe be bia ntena waseme nka cha sha no so working hours na Monday to Saturday anapa na nwatwene ya start no num ni fa na yapon eya frefreno afre 0531279503 0531279503 fra yebejo so Dr. Owusu Ochan Herbal Center number 1 Herbal Center no was sa wosana ho a wanhwa na wo yad no de akowu bra na emodre na ntime fresu yade be say diabetes na wosom say malaria say typhoid be say hypertension na nyina ba ebetime to ase kama etime de ma menstrual disorder bi ananse po fibroid bi awon na apebi na nyina wo se minka je say bra na emodre na ntime enfresu be hu ya elbrekum o ma hene park na cho don say e kan frefreno afre ede afa 0249470367 0249470367 frese na nkomo bia kache bia na ye no ntimi eni the tactical man ocean
Kofi Tagor no na sra usri ade ye gu aduana so ana
na owi ho na esri
enya wo
mensre
onsre na usu
mensre me na minsu yenso o chene na na mahwe
we are the brand
are you
from Amanani
okay
who be bika
me ne hweka
nguni hwesoka
o me ne hweka
sanza na nsem me lawyers na sem tie na ntro nsem bia o keka ne ha no
mani lawyers na ma ja bro no de
na amuna dia say omu ni ma de krokra
ni ma de kro
no mo ya sofo mo say lawyers
you na ho na se sofo no mo sa dia asem na again you say me dia boko ya ba
dia na nsam mfo adaroma
you
bibia ya boko pa bibia di dam
you
ya ba no so de na ya de ni aba
nkrantene ne ma
so o kwa no mu di achi
o mu di achi
you na da ben
ene ye branda
kwabna fo heda ti me chia kwabna fo nyina na ku fifo de minesem bia ka chi
asemo
ti kwabna fo mo ho te sai mo didi ana
yanko
o
yanko why
mate
yanko
Tagor
ye
baba ye adwuma e be ransen rich mama picture no a sejoku na Guerrero ni David Cameron and Chinese president etwa no
okay
me de baba kan sembi sesia no Tagor this picture was taken far back October 2015. Yes.
Okay.
Now, there's an interesting story attached to this picture. And China president, Xi Jinping, and Xi Jinping ever UK.
Okay.
Now, Xi Jinping PM, Xi Jinping ever PM UK no. I know Kofi's team Manchester City for. Now, one of their training facilities. One with then Prime Minister David Cameron. Now, David Cameron and Xi Jinping Man City for training facility. Omo didn't come no money Sergio Punagoro take picture.
Oh, okay.
Now, Unkomodidi anymore, and as a Jinping can say. The way UK for na football na man efe amana ya kono omo genuity sika kese di free no ono so be press China for so the football project be to akwan mu na China nso aba be super power in football because oko China wa omo donso omo ye niam bebre na mo na ba gudie mu nsem particularly football na ankasa obia ni mo enti Ofri wope 6 months later, and Chinese President Xi Jinping mo launch Operation Wars Football Superpower.
Oh, okay.
Operation Wars Football Superpower. 8.1. And it's in na say by 2050, na China ababe a major force in world football. Na China abaye amanya ye ka football mo asemo a yentimi nyi omo mfrim. Yes. And on mother side no to now time no mudi san common in 2015 no not China at the 81st position on the FIFA rankings.
Oh, okay.
but currently they are placed on 90th position.
90th.
Yes.
Okay.
On the FIFA rankings. Now on record, China any football nation. Omaba World Cup back up. That was Korea Japan 2002.
Yeah.
And after that World Cup, Tagor, China more World Cup BAB. Now, after that conversation, 6 months later, I'm launching Operation World Football Superpower. No. And almost started to say they will begin to improve from every angle near them football. No, at 2 points. And almost see 59 major stadiums. 59.
Wow.
Oh, China models on we are around 1.4 billion.
Yes.
And what to say in terms of infrastructure, no?
Yeah,
because you 59 because you cannot play football without facility. Maybe you're big I see a kind.
Yes.
And yeah, modern say. Be massive spendings. Now massive spendings no no. Yes, they improve Chinese Super League, you know, because it is the main product. So more person more football no improve. League no domestic football no. Yes, Tagor. So ye. And I'm starting say they will spend hugely. No more by Europe because they need attention first. Also, provide don't want attention, but also.
So me baby.
No more baby. And almost started so move in the European transfer market. No more high profile signings. And the Kofi in 2015 alone.
Yes.
They spent 451.3 million euros.
451.3
on international transfers. Wow. According to FIFA reports. And the likes of Odio Judigallo, Carlos Tevez, Oscar from Chelsea, Paulino, Abrante FN Hawk, okay, Brazil Hawk could be an old photo, no, and a Papi Sisemu and other players, or Ramirez Munina, Echo Hawk, Sikakes, a bumper creative office.
Say, you must go travel.
Hey, Emmanuel Admambadu. And a Franca Champon.
Yes.
No one let no cable. And a Samojan,
yes.
I go work with you, bro.
I can't say also back home.
China na Mountain Central for. They are more than you. China, they are more than you. Saudi Arabia, they are more than you.
No matter better rich account.
And here you know, say, that's how I want to be able to do. That's how I come from me, uncle. Right. And you go be?
Yeah.
I know more Saudi in now. Now, to our surprise, Kofi spending so much no project maintenance sustaining. In few years, and a project now started a city transit. Because a man said the basis in here, a man your foundations in here, and over China, Corona Swa. About talent in football, they are not blessed with that, or money talent. But they thought, okay, young for players in Europe, na omo energy na na say yeah no ye homegrown players in share be flow more but me amfa and a project na started to go after say FIFA year reporter FIFA report to say corruption allegations in here there more than matches in twa bet Guangzhou Evergrande Shanghai Shenhua no me and there and then na Hotianjin Guangzhou mo bet nkomre nyina every more into project engine and project in the collapse. Now, fast forward in 2022, your hand you better think Komobi say another unknown football country being so say nay or person the bank Komonum, ye did football command. The name of that country is Saudi Arabia. And the first thing they did was that yes, you're your project. You invested. And you invest here. In few years to come now, you also say you come about football. You also bet money. You come about football. You also bet in the not to come on. Into the first thing you say, you pay global superstar la. Okra weight, okra following, okra influence. Through him now. Obetimi serve as bait to attract certain global superstars to follow him to the Saudi. Yes, Tagor. Enti Ten Hag ni Ronaldo ntokwa de chance ye pe e no mo frɛ Ronaldo sekrache ye hia o de wo ya de o ha and Ronaldo koy lo and behold Ronaldo joining inside the Pro League we all know high profile players are follow Ronaldo to the Saudi Pro League cause e bobo idea me na and e be bobo regardless of the fans say Ronaldo kwa other top stars also follow no di na chi no still now man for be head down to the Saudi Pro League project because of what happened to China under the administration of Xi Jinping but I can tell you say Kofi it seems the Saudi project has come to stay yes sana mi uno. The Saudi project looks so promising that the Chinese project
one, okay.
Until anopa me research about the story no. Me had been such as say, hey, yanko mu ye bedi ni mrebi na etwom say. Saudi Arabia project no bet say China there no. Go vi anya no kure. In few years to come, say anya very careful FIFA and regretted transfer market na. All the attention will be shifted to Far East. Because we are not better than Sika. Sika first over everything. That is one major idea.
Yes.
And Saudi Arabia no go Sika no. Infinity. Duma chadi fence oil na nyame de acha omo. Asasi ensada and omu tua omu sika sa omu fo
sika
gari omu fanya na bisa say Donald Trump ni America man fa mu politics gakra Donald Trump ni America di omu ye ya omu ni the Gulf region countries in bebre enka no bisa say obefa konya what is Donald Trump ne kata enya senda what is only you enya senda
no
what is only Saudi Arabia enya senda in fact the first diplomatic foreign visit okokata ne Saudi Arabia yeah to abanama no ba second time no the first visitor oko foreign o to kwan no okokata ne Saudi Arabia first is gazem
cash no
wo ho nti oni omo ni asem omo ne ti on ba bi ayi sika bi atwere check no yen twere mfam nti Donald Trump ba bi ha ode nkwa na okọ na bi gaza de no okọ ayi okọ Venezuela mampani nye oil ntia
yes
Venezuela de wo do mo na mo oil Venezuela nti ba bi Donald Trump ko bi ba bi the open tia ho na ede
ho na ene de
yes nti ade amako mo power pa no ayo musika na first they can sign every player on this earth. This is one gen 2,000 beba. So 2,000 beba. They can pay any amount. Now, yantian omeka say Vinicius Junior ni Willis Cross 1 billion. Omanga go betu ya.
Yes.
Opa player nan kaso beba Real Madrid so beton obela allow player so onko. They can easily buy him. Eba siga say dey yin fanton chen. So Kofi, they are a threat to the European game. Now, the American ni tintini ni tietie nyina ebewie the latest addition oh my by signing Western United winger Crescencio Somerville. Now Crescencio Somerville no see a kind of championship no mu. Yes, 2 seasons ago, 2 or 3 seasons ago, and about Western United relegation.
Oh, okay.
And I have for us spending 70 million euros. 70 million.
Wow.
And they are signing the Netherlands winger Crescencio Somerville. So say in the salary, you know, no times 3, almost transform. As I say, yeah, man 12 million euros per year.
Wow.
He's very young. Checking in for man, he's very young. Me just say we 25 years grow benya. Into baby sounds like then a player Kofi o great potential la. Oh more years in prime days. Already say say Saudi Arabia. Because ABSC your young players are omni born ba we talk so okay no more to offer in the European game sika into omwe the echo here. And Kofi no kran say the Pro League project in there it has come to stay and it looks so promising. as a bibian chrese project ni besi di trase yes even though omo own challenges omo face omo hwe ball ni ade but gradually omo con do ball na ba say yes the next World Cup crown omo ka ho ana 2034
that's 2034
yes 34 World Cup
yeah
nti e chrese say no more tension about football no so a e be bo omo ye pa now Tagor ma me move on. You see, football transfer prices no are inflated. Na e ka say dey be inflated a. Na just ade na hu. Emu abai kosoro. Ade no are increase in an abnormal size. Now, Manchester, your friend say, Yon Diomande. To Real Madrid. Now, Sikai on my report here over 100 million euros, 100 million in excess. Into which means you Sika pay more do for a teenager below 20 years old. You Sika over 100 million. Any akwa for brand here, even a young demand. Into the conversation and your boy talent and your ball a branch and a bar or babebo. Nemo no Nkomana Baba center on the transfer price tag. And me remuano. And me bisa chat GTP. Na chat GTP say name can to Messia. And can better than 550 million euros.
Sam.
Aye.
Messi no.
Messi.
Sisi nke ye tono sisi.
Sanka ye tono.
Sisi anase be bi
time no me be time at the age of 23 na no oba no. Sanka e na nka ye be tono that age na nka team na obe say obetimi atono no. As the worth e be 550 million euros. On record. In football player ya tono modern pa enema Da Silva Junior.
Yes,
222 million in 2017 from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
And according to ChatGTP, Messi transfer 550 million. You need to double Neymar transfer fee. Now you want to say we be matches at transfer fee since 2017 though. 9 years ago, I'll be breaking our record no. Safi na hu say so bebre no just anka we na times 2 and say wa match Messi ne de no na Kofi si de mi kan nyina ba bia me person best ntankomo no the prices of players. Now the price of a player indetermine performance any ball of babebo. Yes. So why do you say player no because I say oh kotona boarding keke ni ntino obema automatic way ya
to adwunim.
Yes, obema resource obe guarantee resource and just ana transfer every kick because on record you say a top player be boarding pa obe with me ambo saa so na ye to bi fufu for buy wa be dey ababo boni now any ye misa won say yeah, the current dynamics in the transfer market I compare let's say 20 years ago anka players binima yesusu se Kofi omba ball no board ye I know mo oduru ebeja din kese to won ke beto omo say I understand say eney and they are now turn 1 cedi 5 years ago no and they on turn 1 cedi mbiem where the natural economic principles na enti e chese wi ase ko nanim no prices of goods and services nso dey economy but Kofi uni me buy adwen say bibi na trigger ena ma bibi ko ye bibi before 2017 Sane ma transfer na kofa sane ma we na aba no ho na me chese Akwaaba before 2017 now prices of players are very moderate. Very, very moderate. And there were exceptions in the transfer window, but no crown. Unless player talent is exceptional, Ntu bon se play we break transfer record. Not just the bono. He is the best in the league no crowd no. And so Real Madrid signings in this is down for Juventus no. Breaking the transfer record no. That was by far the best player in Italy that time. What in Guamana say?
Yeah.
Manchester United signing Ro Ferdinand to break transfer record for a defender from Leeds to United no. Kofi, he was arguably the young best centre back. A lot of players didn't were able to make an abubo. But Kofi whether player no crop potential and now uncrop potential now what justify or you proving and not only proving no. Or you already made and not already made no. Forget about bono. The conversation centers around the transfer price.
Yes.
And the ultimate transfer price in here. As how they compare player and ball crown or bar. Enfa.
Bani akotono.
With all due respect to the young Diomande and talent. Only ball or speed the one honey. It is so funny. Say you to young Diomande over 100. But you know air transfer prices in the same maybe an term because time Paris Saint-Germain for make attempt say or move a name. First of all, I thought no joke. But not miracle and him now, not story ni gain grounds, not seriousness me but story no. And that time no. Before saying name because no I call extension. No I call extension, I'm increase the release clause no. And then because of name a transfer in India Spain for release clause no man outrageous no.
Oh okay.
And name dey no be himself Barcelona for an person no obeko player no say obeko for obvious reasons. And what we know about release clause no say team no nya willing say obeton player no a you negotiate, you only go and trigger the release clause of the player. Then they will allow you to take the player away. And the Barcelona for no no mo nya away. Omo ohwan no mo so mo phone no tete phone no ringi. Omo pick ya call from Spanish tax office. Say krachi. Mumro na nkrofo no edis bag bi abesia ye bie bag no mu no. Sikama ye bisa. Ye ko Barcelona na ye mo se name and release cross in 222. Na nkrofo no is Canada. Upon ball and name abo nyina no. Name no worth 222 million. Me name da bia me kasa oni ball bo. I one of the great. But name adokodoko dia ne niam we an ball mu no. Anya ho ball no boy.
Oh boy, okay.
Nima onye better footballer than Di Maria. But we didn't bebre say Di Maria. That we always say this. Oh, Di bebre say Di Maria. You got a point. And because of that inflated transfer price, you know, and Kofi S7 as a benchmark, S7 as a standard be in determining the prices of players. Ukope player. Or to the baby the Oba no the amount. Elliot Anderson. Man you can went me yes you turn over 100. Young man the Liverpool offered 100. Last for rejected. Young man the play only 20 years. One boss 2 seasons and 1 season in the Bundesliga. Almost top flight football papa be a fair crime or couple. Obi offer 100 million also are rejected. In conclusion, Kofi, you can't blame players, no. Neither ubet blame football clubs. No. That is the order of the day. Transfer window no sana akoye. Prices no. I inflated far back 2017 ababesi ene. Pogba. United Siko to other kofa no 89.3 million from Juventus no. And ya ho ball no beboy. Oh man you ho. You got a point here na Kofi no kra ne say ube yo team ye. O person competing for trophies ah. Ube here players, name players na there. You should be ready to spend.
8.
And yes, I just go for scout now ko na South America ho. Baby ni ade. And yes, ade enye dey. Emfa. Na Kofi. Ye kasa ade bi unattractive. Na trust ade no. entimi atrate nipa and entimi atrate bibi
yes
because so the magnet eba has esia now the dade ben ho a say be chi no meaning attractive with this thing I don't understand and me personally no I am ya why people are running away from the Italian national team job and I drink also yeah flow bia so me coach Italy national team
Italy pao
Italy
that
4 time that Zuris asama tukusie 4-time winners of the FIFA World Cup and now kwa koduru se yeah pe coach mo na be coach o mo coach sikura na mo nshada mo bra bi o coach mo na se o mo nye
yeah
amoso o mo nye so it means Italian football is not in good shape at all.
Yeah.
The reason why people are running away from the Italian national team job, me say, the work is so difficult than what we see. Aduma ne dene. Ya kase enfa dene kase ma aduma ne
dene.
Edno.
Okay.
Italian national team job no Kofi dene.
Asenebo.
Papa. Because after winning the 2006 World Cup under Marcello Lippi, the announcement can omo anye.
No mo to omadwini.
No mo to omadwini because that time no Italy squad ni nyina no me mature players omo nyina duro omo pick omo free system Marco. From Gigi Buffon, Fabio Grosso, Gianluca Zambrotta, Alessandro Nesta, Fabio Cannavaro, in midfield of Gattuso and the Pelomo, and Nimo Obenya Lucatoni, Francesco Totti, Vincenzo Yaquenta, Filippo Inzaghi mo, Alessandro Del Piero mo free bench. Omo nyina nyini bo mu. Di no sanko omo started project foforo. Was our squad no be successful be 2006 World Cup no. Parama di ni papa mo na di omo bo Euro so European Championship youth football under 21. Sa squad na Del Piero Cannavaro mo.
Ano manyina be fa ba.
No good no mu nyini ya di bi be fry be 2006 World Cup no. Omo anye. Eni so be here in their title defense in 2010 Italy na di last on group no ma san omo na we sa de na to amu na ade ba kwa da do bu ne say omo te say manu omo be victim of success omo enjoy san ni ade a so they are failing to accept reality say your football na say say Kofi o yan funso bi na won din tum say we yan funso anasa ade bi we ekoso o accept reality so okay ade we nkoye so I have to change things won't mean solve problem no because won yan problem no
David
eno na ha mo aba beduru edey
okay
nti edidi mu anu o ma benya heroes ba ku bi afam
no mo re
oh ayeye the basis weak says omu league ni nye omu league ni so dominated by foreigners sikanim Italians dey na ahogwo nko a
nebo
ahogwo nko a na ebo and Kofi national team bi ani wa pese yeye abra foreigners ebe dominate league
league
na
e ba sanyi
eyeye I tell you but Egypt today African Cup of Nations ne to aso miensa no he for players no mo de boy Elali Zamalek ntu bo so mo de abutrika Hassan Mido Ahmed Zeki mo Walid Goma mo ni ade mo de ombeba Mohamed Zidane nom ombobo wo Egypt wa ni ade o but bo so omba be share Ivory Coast Didier Drogba mo bo European football ya Toure mo kore Toure mo odini na Cameroon mo a omuntimi nyi omo nye de embo na ade ni mo ede ayede mpa amomo dino kran say Italy aduma no omo accept reality omo hu so omo national team any the level omo ne France ni Spain metuma compete na omo fama coach bi a oba na omo nya abotre fama no na omo nko back enko hihye basis no entoto omo ne ma ye make sure so omo league ni sika bebam na for me prevent foreigners ne so omo be dominate aye omo league no Kofi finally me who story be na story me who no some few years ago nana minjindi but say nra ko nanim na no story no ye no kreba yes na Kafu former captain for Brazil na in fact he's among the few footballers amaba World Cup finals atwaso miensa mienu de no a captain 1994 1998 and Korea Japan 2002 and again the last time Brazil won the FIFA World Cup in 2002
yeah
since that time we are talking about 24 years
24 years
Brazil to me was semi-final of the World Cup one day at the amomo and national team where you say World Cup ay your birthright and national team ultimate World Cup say defend and national team ultimate World Cup finals to aso miensa and at the ayedren ama no way no nyina the last time by from 2014 omo to omo kro mu na Germany be mo nso no omo film
yeah
omo ba 2018 and a Belgium Hazard ni Lukaku mu ni ade so jagu omo so and omo yi omo omo 2022 and a Modric nso ni na panfo etia omo and omo Kofi
okay
and na anu yi idea ni sanke be ye and Ancelotti and Erling Haaland ni nkrofo
yes
asen twa omo ma and omo koyi jeje se niam nkoyi Kofi
yeah
mi wie wa se we so kafu asem o kan e nyina na yese I said the more so rich be to so the more Brazilian players playing in the Premier League the less chance we have of winning the World Cup.
Okay.
Okay, say we 2023
okay. And Edidi mo.
Edidi mo ba asemre man asem nye nokre. Oxchance san common asem amafo be dinner time papa. We are talking about the best league in the world. Oh, be ahwe sika wom fe ye ni ye. What's the Brazilian players in the Premier League no do no. The more Brazil national team no amuntimi nje World Cup.
Yes.
Now, the man asem no e no kre e fact bia ye dey ba be kire nsemu because already Brazil for na. No mo bodo Premier League no mo ma Premier League mo pe Premier League no. Brazilian footballers no predominantly omo bobo e was Spain and Italy. Hold on mo pe. Na Germany no mo na hwantu benye dida no wo AC Milan kafu ba AC Milan moni ade Lucio no nam Germany uba mfra Krebasen no wo ho Gilberto Silva no kwana na o Premier League num kaka no ni Premier League num Ronaldinho no ni Premier League num Adriano no Italy nti Brazilians na so what stadium omo time ya de emma Premier League num na go fi which means Spanish football and as Spanish Premier League no so Bobia Kofi their winning mentality is different from Ombobo Premier League no Spain for Kofi eba finance mentality e dey finance recently since 2000 bano obiani ho
okay
and you are bi 23 medal finals no are dominated by Spanish teams. Now go since May 2001. Spanish clubs and national teams, Spain teams, and national teams, they have faced non-Spanish oppositions.
Okay.
In 23 medal finals, imagine yes.
Wow.
Even over me are they certain minor competitions account. Yes. And clearly the mentality they just capro England ho and Kofi sound the any day free
Mate me da see I know I had a tactical man ocean and Oten Kasaman and insem what didn't you esi yet yes if ye na afisamano yet me ediama messages ni biaba yenyi bi enfrosi good morning Akwaaba Sports Crews was you guys are doing the great job was say I'm watching you live from Italy Torino yeda say we ayabwan Richmond messenger what the aba anana pim what's Akwaaba Sports you guys are doing a great job and just keep it up you yeda say listen to Madrid State or say Hala Madrid and I say vamos yeda say was say your friend Pilato de Santiago Dion okay yeda say Pilato so the message Eddie aba anana pim we say just ocean pa Neymar and comparing him to what? Di Maria. Okay, what's your friend Shadrach? Shadrach messenger on so ɛde aba no pia ɛno so yɛyi bi ɛde front nso betimi ɛde odi aba ɛde afa yɛ YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ko sesie mo amoso mo nya ɛwɔ Facebook no hyɛ no nso sɛ o boss oburu mu ɛwɔ YouTube na obenya yɛ hɔ hyɛ no so sɛ owura mu ɛwɔ YouTube na sɛ yɛ link na to so de kɔ bɔ so wo boss a obedwane na oso timi anya show ne bi na oso timi ahwe se de be ne on betimi akose kama etimi edi ama entisa na isi etm na amuzi health food wase eyenku papa aba ayise otina entimi mfuye ne kone kopa bi na fafa otini se de be ho na feso kakawure na otiri ne nyina no etimi afreso saso na Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited wase men kanches akofa ndopa ade good badwa so isi kuani onye bia koko no ana feso do ba no betimi aso do so a ade betimi abo ana afeso modi we hebakra na kwase men kanches se fa ha nyina beda no we ya na betu ase kama etimi da ebekọ emabium K Lovet Company Limited ano aye bia IAC prepaid power no ye to no bi ewo se no so se opa bi awizo a oba onse ekabi ewa Akwaaba radiant bomoden do asisi obedu na rejana ho o mejo feso saso ana Dr. Tagor Center wase ani ho yade de sa osan ho a wanhwa na wankohuna de wiebra na ye ma odre na ntimi emfrezo saso na jobra wase men kanche se yen ene solar no ana visiontunsuo no yebetimi atuni asabo solar ne kama etimi ediamam na wase men kanche se shanon so ne sai edanchen Adonko next level energy drink wase men kanche se bomode na kope bi na nonom bi ebebo ama ode no etimi aye kama etimi ediamam na yanto aso na yanko enima fridge doctor Donto wase men kanche se fridge na se no wono abebie na office breakum da bankwasa Alawa Junction udo abetima repen wakama etimi da mas ba samen kanche sen ye niam no ese ya pegem awon di wom kone kotobi na betimi aboa ama osa nyeska bebre na ade akubotum wase bomode ne do wasisi mas ba for se niam no ne bo fofofo Krabaf 84 Enterprise wase se opecha na do so mo ahodo ne nyina ba onse betimi akabi ede free akachim ana afeso Justice Funds wase men kanche se ba bejo feso ama Samsung Force no first phones akenya no onse timi akabi etimi ede free yaso ana feso Tomikela Ventures was seven counters so nya iceberg abra ano ye papa ayisi odi guade sesesi ana enyunyunu kama etimi dama Okbuaten Enterprise was bra na beje provinces ahodom asb etesemo na pe sasa sichiri na pe say ma kana fiti tomatoes nido samina hodo after washing face so washing powder sen nya no o down e kopie mo Okbuaten Enterprise o metimi anjo first no ma ba sere be ne o metimi akoso etimi ediama weni nyuma kwa aka ne omokure mu a wote enkasa akudiem sem no ye de down na ye de fisem no etwa so ediama o dia na ye ba start e de free National Under 20 mema na afam na team no akopie mu ewo Africos enua ana wafu zombie championship no etimi start your first game ye ne Nigeria for na de pem se wie no na Nigeria for ache na o ma share kan ma akọ 9-4 etimi ete kan ba akọ na ye wie game no we enen koma coach Max Okonadu head coach at the National Under 17 bobo no de to jabra enu a oye hwan kacha Ghana fo nyina se obedi nkunim no o ma sha ne 4 man team take kan mienu no we enen koma coach Max Okonadu e de to ja.
Quite a difficult game. We plan to start with the high press to see how our opponent could, handle it. In the process, we gave away some cheap goals that I think could have been avoided. Having said that, we can't take anything away from our colleagues. They did well. I think they played better than we did. We have accepted that. The only thing right now for us to bounce back and try to win the games that are ahead of us. We knew that they were going to come very hard because physically they are built and well organized. Yes, we were organized, but then giving away 2 cheap goals, I don't think we can make headway with that. We need to quickly fix that problem and make sure that we play very well from the back line. I think that was the biggest issue we had. So I think going forward in the next game, we're working on our defense and make sure that we avoid those mistakes that we made. At any given time, you still have to maintain your structure defensively. When you go on transition and you cannot quickly recover, it becomes a problem. And then remaining resolute in the heat of affairs, you have to still cope with the intensity of the game and all that. The mistake we made, I think that players were losing concentration, even though we kept them to always remember where they are, the tackles they need to apply and all that. I just don't know why we're going down in the box. But these are cases we need to also understand. But we'll work on it and bounce back. We are Ghana. We identified that the only thing we told our defenders not to allow the high balls to drop behind or in front of them. They should take those balls in the air before the striker even makes attempt of trying any control. But initially, when you look at the clip again, you could see that our defenders allowed the ball to either bounce in front or behind them. That is what gave the striker advantage to bounce on the ball. So when they corrected that, I think we were fine with that. Those mistakes were not happening again.
We and then Zema coach Maxo Konedu, head coach Edema Black Satellite of Ghana. And then or the Atuja Abranua Yakobo Eddie Etia or my friend Nigeria no now Masha Canon 9-4 is it me take Canon no and home come on the Atuja. Next match no Yane Burkina Faso and they see at the back of him so we any the floor you don't some yadi amount and then Anopi Akwaaba Radio 98.1 na yemfro one go piemo o Wafcon metre emano Afcon ekoso e Morocco no sharon so no 2 matches etimi ekoso South Africa se ba koma Tanzania ese ne ekana makwa mienu ho ana amfe so sharon so se Africos one so ese 9 ama Burkina Faso etimi etekana baako eno aye matches etimi ekoso ho sam no yadi amount enanopi Akwaaba Radio 98.1 sharon so ye group B okopiemo our table na Africos for the kind 3 points the quitamo Tanzania toss me 3 points South Africa toss me and Samonia Babiana fee so sharon so say Burkina Faso almost only Babia why don't some yadi amount enanopi Akwaaba Radio 98.1 nyame ya abdoma na 2 matches ewo home na 2 matches ewo say and example for instance ebono numa Zambia any Egypt na ebo ana face no atwibrem no na Nigeria so amo any Malawi so no mo apem so eno aye games ene de etodwa Wafcon na group C games eba so ochena ana ise Ghana ye boy first match I ise Shannon so anyomre no num ana ise ye bom ye ne Cape Verde for na ebo ana afi so no atwibrem no na Cameroon so ne Mali so no mo de ashisha so na nyina aye Wafcon ekoso Morocco ahonsam ana nanopi ye de be amount Akwaaba Radio 98.1 na yanto so na yanko enime like is one aye former Black Stars player ana fi so national under 17 wa coach pen is so akopiemo our Uganda omo youth team no one na say ahwe nyina so from under 15 under 16 17 on a so akopem sample and benefone so betimi akocho national team no na wadin komo kakra edi afa kwan ho do a aye se betimi aboa ama ye football no na say Blaster national team no na ma say team akoso kama etimi Edamalai wono aye former coach Edema national under 17 bobuku no wana adwuma de mo de channel sa wa chese mpene fompene ema na nya adwuma ise oja adwuma na to okwe no ise okopiemu ewo Uganda ise ono na omo junior teams no wana ise aye coach a wo hwe ni se obetimi asoso ano na omiemi omu yesere bia na obetimi akoso kama etimi Edamalai agodin komo kakra yentie nkomo ahoda ise lai e de atoja fa ye national teams no.
I've said it over and over again. Ghanaians, we are football people. We love the game so much. But it looks like we're still relying on our past glory and not focusing on long term. Because I hear a lot of people saying, we have to win the cup. We have to win the cup. We have to win the cup. But winning trophies doesn't come easy. Remember, it's a team sport. So you have to build it. And building something doesn't take one night, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's a long term. At least give yourself long term in between. Make sure you appear in major competitions, and then go into the competitions and then perform very well. That's when you get close to the cup. So for me, I think we should change the approach now. Changing the approach can be very long term. For example, what Uganda is doing with me now. For me, it's a very long term. It's a long term because before our first team will function well, it involves a lot of things. So I am thinking about Ghana should hire a coach. If Ghana can hire a coach that can take over the youth system, a coach that should be the head of U15s, should be the head of U17s, should be the head of U20s, in charge of youth development. That head coach of youth teams should be an assistant coach for the first team. So now you have 3 groups. The U20s, U17, they will be the main focus. Within 2 years between them, U20s, they should be 19, 18, 19. U17, 16, 17. So that 2 groups, within 2 years, definitely 70 to 80% should be able to do what? Playing for the first team. So in this situation, if the youth coach is close to the first team for 2 years, and that youth coach needs to be given 5 years contract, at least 5 years. That's the project. That's the idea that, in my opinion, that is going to help us going forward. Now, for example, Carlos is the head coach of the Black Stars. He's signed 2 years. You hire the youth coach. After 2 years, the head coach of the youth teams have been close to the first team for 2 years. Now, the players from U17s, players from U20s, now they are growing, they are maturing, they are getting to the first team. If Carlos doesn't continue, automatically you have a head coach for the first team who has been close to the first team. At the same time, he is in charge of the youth system. He makes sure the same style of play with the U15s, the same identity with the U17s, the same identity with the U20s. For me, I think that's the way forward. Than for us to wait, and then when there is a competition, we go bring player from there, left, right, center, put them together for a few weeks, go and play tournament. You go there, you can perform, but results, it will be very difficult.
Yo, we any summer lie ono edia tuja enochi eno se ono ene ye Black Stars coach sesia ayi so coach omai no akwan abefa so aye ne collab no sei eno no lie ebefa so abra ise collab no ba obanwu sampa won na isi ewiso omo na wonwu sampa odo ko tournament de so a ebetimi anya results ebetimi aboy.
For me, if I've been given the opportunity to be Black Stars coach now, I will look at so many factors before you qualify to play for the senior team. First of all, which level are you playing in? Your team and the level of league that you are playing, the competition that you are playing in. It's very important. First, senior national team players should be playing, at least our target should be like top 10 football countries. Top 10 leagues, let me say top 10 leagues. Unless if you are outside top 10 leagues, you must be extraordinary. So we focus on that. Then 2, are the players regular, playing actively, not making the squad, but getting minutes. 1, starting, getting minutes, week in, week out, and you look at the form of the players. That's how come you can invite the players. You can see when you check most of the players, most of them are bench warmers, sorry to say, and it's real. They are bench warmers in their clubs. And when you watch other teams that got close to the World Cup, let's say top 4, almost all the players, even players on the bench, they are regular playing actively in their clubs. So you cannot take anything away from an active player and the player who is inactive. You can't take, if the player who is active and the player who is inactive goes to play in the same team, automatically it will show the form. Because the more you play, the more your value and then your skill grows. Where I'm sitting now, I don't think we have a team now. We don't have a team because it looks like the players that will play the qualifiers, when it's getting close to the tournament, almost half of them will not even appear. All of a sudden, we see new faces coming from left, right, center. And with that, I will not blame the management. I blame the coaches. I blame the coaches because they are not firm. Because I don't understand why you should justify or play qualification with group of players and then getting close to the tournament and start Akwaaba players. Then you are not building anything. They need to stand on their feet and make sure they are building a team for the nation. When you talk about football is business, but we have to do it right. I keep saying that you can take a rotten tomatoes to the market. You sell it though. You sell it, but the value will not be the same. You won't get the same amount of money if you take the right tomatoes to the market.
You like is an income I say what didn't be no and I was say your coaches no abiwa awoni akukudu ai so metimi atake decision omope was say no my expression na ifra bonte e ba tetro fans no hono e ba sana na sana omo panic na ja omo de ayemsese na omo ye changes ahora ai say emwa nti ko metimi anya akukudu a what say ayade betimi aboa.
The technical team, what they are bringing on, their game plan to the game, their approach to the game. And this is what I've noticed. I don't think they are bold enough to take in the pressure that is coming for the fans. Backroom staff, not the players. The players are fine. But the technical team, they allow the talk goes to their head. And then sometimes whatever they believe in, they let it go and then follow. They made the pressure breaks them. So they start to do something else and they don't stick to what they believe in. I don't want to mention names, but in the Premier League, there is this coach in the Premier League that, you know, I have so much respect for him. He joined the team in the Premier League and I watch 1, 2, 3 games in the Ghana Premier League. I watch 2-3 games. Wow, I think he's bringing something because I know him. I know his strength. I know where he worked in, and I know his approach. But later part of the season, it changed the approach. When I'm watching his team again, I don't see anything like him. So for me, I believe he allowed himself to be changed by the pressure coming from the supporters and all that. So I think that's what I've worried the previous coaches that have come. I believe in believing in whatever you have and bringing it on. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, too, you think about it and try to improve it. So for me, that's where we lack it.
Yo, no mbusane se enti baby ekwe no ni da so ho a esi ebetimi aboa ama national team no etimi apeja bi ma na no analyze we no the atwa.
There's still hope if we can change the approach. But if we remain the same approach, I don't think there's light out there. We keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We need to sit back and find the right approach. The right approach I've mentioned some few. If we can approach it that way, have a long-term plan, there is hope. If there is hope you can see hope for Cape Verde coming into a tournament first time and look at the impact. Look at the kind of football they played. Just look at the kind of football, fearless football. A country that nobody believes they can do something. The reason is, like 2006, we met Cape Verde. We were sleeping the plane, easy. But today, they even beat us in the AFCON. Cape Verde, in our time, we sleep, play, easy. Which means they are doing something right. So why can't we also do that? We can do the same. We need to change the approach. And if we change the approach, there will be light, brighter light, because we have the talent in this country. You know, people behind the back, they've studied me, they know my strength. They know what I can do, right? They know what I can do. So I believe the moment they feel I'm the right fit for that role, why not? Because Uganda saw me from afar, and they believe I'm the right fit for that role, head coach of all the youth national teams, U20, U17s, U15s. Uganda saw that in me. This guy can do that for us, and they poached me. So from afar, people watching me from afar, they know what I can do. If they approach me, why not?
Yo, we any summer like is or no, Eddie Atuja anope yadebi amount. Na Georgia was free Edin Komo was say ne penny say Ghana football no a bit me akwenim. Nancy Ebeko World Cup, ne rantel too, any bedu I said the beji any day was in the Ghana football no any dati. Was say empire no obo say keto kleku na adwene betimi asesa na nka football no be de epese kudu na nkotimi aduro na waka sempi yenkote Georgia free mra ye ba e beto ase George what is that?
It is my wish to see the leadership of football change, not necessarily Georgia free. It is my wish. Because baby I you need destination. Baby I see you say things are going to get worse. Because run of 32 is an achievement to us. That's the standard we are setting for Ghana. Nyankopon omo wakonya oshiraw but say who abuse na no asande ngua say I want to see the leadership of the FA change because it was a pledge, it is a promise we football people. It can be even Kurt's own choice. It necessarily say even your successor will toe your line. So I'm saying that I want to see the leadership of the FA change after 8 years. I was born into a country where at one point there was a leader called J.J. Lawrence. The man loved by many, charismatic, nice, handsome, at a point fearful. So after 8 years, he decided that, okay, I've had enough of military. Ghanaians were calling for a change. We want to go to the democratic rule. He said, okay, I still want to rule. We gave him another 8 years. Even that came to an end. And guess what happened? There was a change. His own ordained successor, Nipa Onwaji say then he went to President Kufuor. After 8 years, his successor got a chance to rule Ghana. After Onwanya and wish Sape Obi Obedi Onunya he decided to do his own thing. He was not listening to the media. Me catch among for let it go, uncle. Every FA president from Omaibia, Okwa, also Okobungo to Jena Kochia Isahayatu. He was being worshipped like God. Yes, some Isahayatu say God. Now the day Isahayatu will lose power, no. In the night before that, Obelusu election, Ethiopia, me call baby, now Isahayatu Kwati, no be antening. I'm saying, Jesus Christ, it's time for everything. So sometimes, me can say unim wa. Sometimes when people have power, they tend to forget. Say, look, market 4 years and so on. Nanu yana yekotu aba was we disqualified or so. I'm just saying that the direction maybe a Ghana football corner. I don't see why even want to continue. So let's even accept. So if you decide to continue in Jama, other 4 years and so on. What we're here for? Omunkwana so munye tumia. No for say 2 million ni fear japade. You have on the side. When was Ghana? When you tumia obeso entrench no. Okay, and then Musepi. Also after nothing will change his mind.
You we and Sema George Akosia free. Wadi atuja anapi yadebe ma hasa folk channel so anwa me ma onya ntia se ise amane amfortus for na se ami for and ise precision no on betimi into baba YouTube or be se soldiers no ana me no ka so man hasa folk players no e training se be amanya honden ahead of the new season ye be me se nyame yadoma September 4 no e betimi and start and no mo hwe me se bibia go through coach Boniface ipano on betimi apano tuma na technical team no otimi abeka already no Richard Olele Kings on betimi apano as a goalkeeper trainer and amfi so mo coach ni bosa capo so o mama 2 years I see o mapa no hontuma coach no and then ehwe me say babedu Ghana see na na jumadi no and amfi so other technical members na kana ho no na o ma start has function no say o mo players no so etimi akoya medicals ahead of season me no ka say ni o ma say de na come kama etimi edema mo we ani dey free oba ye don sam ye dey ema na no ana brekum Chelsea justify no mo wie no justify players no any main team no bo friend match ma no ye dey nkomo anu a ye ne coach kwaku dance ye dey nkomo na ebuza ne say so far essence na course no sign e say atimi akowie na we any anu ya coach kwaku dance so head coach at brekum Chelsea wadi ema abra no na ye ne dey nkomo.
It was a very successful exercise and you know and the you know in fact you selected boys you know they 15 you can't so mumrana and I don't know to me report you know my ship training nasia we hope say by the close of the week you know now a final squad chairman and in for me I register on my account boys are in in fact very good and maybe no be case justify no I say this time who is here and Kawaka to play ama make as a players are to so justify na start be kwa koto mo na be ba for match so koto mo and overall crop of players are yet me nya wo ma nse ebe the course of the Chelsea player.
Okay, nti ono mbe ye training any main team be ye training 1 week na chino na omo a ayi se mo pe omo ayi se betimi abo Chelsea no na matimi ayi omo
pepe
nti 15 ye hope be saying na yi se betimi abeka main team no
eno de be won paying for ho and I'm just making recommendations via mama positions I feel say ba e betimi aboa eti ni nyina no based on say player we they are selecting it feel so betimi aboa na pay for so ne manager na the club akasa set ya say aduma safo ni nyina be ba be kan
na officials na ba out wanye bia hwe de
mahubi pa
first match kwa we when House of Fogo
pepe
o fan say
we say Ghana League no be so champion and last year say Chelsea come draw has
yes
nti ya who say I maintain record na ibenya better record afu
nti o say Ghana League na e ben sunsun bi
David
ko jare
na players boy Sastela ne Jode Bramuta amenu ni ana Shaboko emuta amenu ni that's how can now to be TS Kaza wo ko player we and then TS ka ko player omo nyina epe ko equals na bobo has ne de yedin yenim say team e baja Chelsea de nanso yesu omo kan bia so
na we first 5 games na IEC Chelsea ko bo na do enyan started there o imuse bia first 5 matches no ye be wie nanka wanya be how many points o
and don't know say kobo now the ball ya mekobo no f ana edian now we are a mistake the entire me are a mistake ni say and I say we are a mistake ni say for now results na me dey ka say teams ni bi wa me nya o mo clip kran he o mo ne Chelsea say dey score eti menya time steady but points no 5 matches left 15 points eti bon pa say at the end of the day you nya 15 ni na at least 10 dey be
okay at least 10 there as it menya from 15
pepe
it's a ball first match away against House of Folk about Dreams FC Brikum Gori City Park
near kwa we
na yakobo Positivity FC week 3 no na week 4 no so Chelsea bo home to Vision FC na week 5 no Chelsea bakwa we to Basaka Holy Stars
yeah
and 15 points no you hope say ibetimi anya 10
at least
yanya de
per maximum 15 no per maximum 15 but yanya de 10
yes so good place no munya sa report why you see
say your full house ya training pad in there bibia okay bibia de na kompa players no bia cooperative very well technical team will be here they also here management will be here they also say so they see us you know
98.1 Akwaaba
Everybody Brekum Chelsea pa.
Brekum Chelsea fans in 8 you minim the old jam or Bradley fixtures and about out na first game against House of Folk and man for can last season Sunday first match against Kotoko a ball has in Kotoko to aswa minim DNA so kada chiro
yeah the catch up nyina say obi a fa da chita amra ameboa Brekum Chelsea e da me ka say team no nipa ba ko na team but nipa ba ko na ne dia so last year we boligi yani media ma wa Brekum Chelsea ni media ma hwe nipa ba park we supporter utu za hu hia na Chelsea kum no na ha obi a
yeah
98.1
no team ni nipa ba ko dia nipa ba ko na akofa ba de ba ke kru ni dia nti ya bese obi a mo bia obi a wo ahodi bi obi a wo mpa bi a obi a wo monted team nachi e de do a ye kan no ma be shasi ya mai ye shasi pa e be wie na wie pa nti obi a e fa na ahodi ni nyansa ni de team nachi ye as technical team ye be the team players be do bit national management be do bit nti supporters no be aso do bit no come more club and I can assure them say nyamitia cd and no more business
you coach go dance so head coach at Brekum Chelsea now tinen can France ministers Shannon says Zidane so me no ka say France for officially o matimi announce say wono and they say ayom coach ya issue baba edwuma adi amomo enti Zidane France for announce no say ba me
Kofi
you ma say bibia boko de
oh nyame adum Kofi
ma yenti we ma yenti
Kofi medas Kofi coach Kwaku dance eno ani na di nkomo and ohe ni nkomodi mu Kofi ohe Kofi self confidence ohe gidi a wo man team no any ni preparation a Kofi ene na me sure so the original so ka say at least out of the 15 points no obetumi anya mu be 10 points but out of the 5 games no or cover 3 away games now about 2 home games meaning say 2 home games no 6 points so now you say away na 3 no go be sheba akwa draw ba ako uti nkomo na odi dia say away na likely say 10 points say the kind say e bia wanya kra no but no emi for 15 points no
yes
but wanya kra no 10 points there e so utimi eje sa 10 points no enti 2 home games ready nyina go fi must win for coach Kwaku dance no any team no then away no go fi at least hunya 4 points from away now be kono
yeah
which is 3 games the 3 games go fi any nyina kra na or 9 points so ultimately we need 2 sukra na yes or 6 points so at least 10 so nya 4 3 1 away win then a draw every man that 10 points no Kofi is good and we the preparation na or na wanya full house we the preparation ne ma cross Brekum senior high school Kofi tells you say they are ready for the league and one with the tax ahead of them was our first game against House of Folk no mun say game F well I've said it say Kofi House of Folk only be boa the moment any house be born even on paper Kofi he's ahead of you bibia House of Folk ahead of club be on the ball Ghana habia the only club has ne be ball now between go we dey tipenko be on the Kotoko be ball that is why Kofi prediction na dey nkaka but club bia ne has ball Ghana ha on paper ni bibia ne starting league ni dia House of Folk ahead because you be starting league ka teams e be league na you can do away with House of Folk anytime you can be so Kwaku dance one with the tax ahead of him and the preparation no say obekwa akwaje 3 points go we are all hoping for the best
okay
or see the 2 Brekum Chelsea last season no it tells you say na Brekum so they are doing everything possible sebeya the 2 team the last season be nya den but so it starts from the House of Folk game anyame admo September Samuel na league ni starting and so be league ma it starts from day 1 Umadi so yeah we sure more the best you say in the course of the week you know announcement be prepare concerning Brekum Chelsea signings are club
yes,
no then the next then some couple of friendly games are club me nyina at least every team for at no more hu dey wo Kofi enra you under 24 no omukoko lusu to Nigeria
And go for me, for instance, I wasn't surprised. Because Edra Mekanidemo, but now on Tiasi.
Akwaaba 98.1.
Sometimes I didn't born a Ekobana. Kofi Ozi of late, your youth football, Kofi say. Your next game, you're against Burkina. One of the countries that Kofi Omu youth football on my year Paba Burkina for na. One country, my youth football year Pano, Burkina for the Kahumi. And Kofi and Ra, ye didn't come on, no, we say it can't say, oh, so say, under 17 for their corner, I don't know, Kofi, any kind say, or more age, you know, was a young Kofi. You see, your lie team, no, they call under 17, a different from Ogum, they know the call, so Kofi said, lie team, no Ogum, they don't put no moon, do that level, lie team, you how many years, and you 2 years.
Yes.
So Kofi said, no, a clan over 16 years, no, plus 2 years, eh?
Is it 18?
18 more under 20. They know 17 plus 2 years,
19.
Now when the catch us under 20 years for neighbor.
Nine for neighbor, that's not.
You see, you 20. And I'm just say so. Yeah, they're not rock. Now who say that calculation go you 20 should be a client should be below 20 years. And I just below. And I'm just say below 20 years. Yeah, not this the recent under 17 team from Clano. No, bet me abo.
Oh, okay.
My problem is someone called you trophy in then, Embra. But my problem is the transition. Now from light team to be seen there. We say they just team normally call a Ogundiano. Player back up in the
yeah, Ali or so.
Player back up in the court tournament. And Kofi and see a transition. Say, Omun Kofi, we need them at the bench.
Ah, yeah, go tournament. Ramon moving, young mom got an
now, one can you local players will be informed what I'm no more going. You want to demo say so local players will come move grand mom got a bench.
But when you say
me say tournament. Yenya Robinho, na Brazil for a tournament a govi. Say be na proper transition be Kofi omo kwa not bench o mo ball ni bi.
Now squad no could have been a good idea some now.
And na make sure say now under 20 is not about going to win the trophy. It's about proper transition. Your team no ye the saying yenya Ogum like his team and under 17. Yenya Prosperity Ogum team and under 17. Kofi your team your under 20 ye combined players of these two under 17 for no. Kofi yenya 4 players from it. That is what I'm saying. Say you under 17 teams are who do me lie then na Ogum. Na Kofi you under 20 ya. Ye ntumi nya 4 players from under 17 team you nyina. So are you telling me say Nkola teams two nyina Kofi obi enu e capable say na under 20 obetimi abobi.
Bia na ma honde more.
So Kofi enye no kreda. Kofi you are not doing proper transition wo man we mu. And you see sometimes some of the coaches say Ogan and Kofi they should still continue to learn. Ebi mo didi omudi ni wa che. Coaches no man we mu no ebi mo didi omudi ni wa che. Okoye ya no achiro 98, 99, 2000 or the way you say Kofi that's the problem I say yenyan we in junior teams no. That's the problem Ghana coaches ni nya. Okoka ya na akofa the pass records na dia ba. Why you say Kofi ni na ekunye na nse wo man we mu. Oh, Master Kuno, Kofi or the Wow Stars, with Magajo as a Ghana, ha, Obiero coach FA president team for the past 15 years, 1 year trophy. That. Tell me, coach FA president team 1 year trophy. That. 1 year FA Cup, Abaji League. FA president team, Kofi. So, Mummy, in fact, the past glories, no. Me see your development coaches who hold Tombe Kofi, Omuntie. Ghanaian coaches in Shadi, Kofi now. Local league, 5 foreign coaches. I say Ghanaian coaches in Tenase.
Huh?
It's what Tenase.
If I national teams, you know.
No, I say Ghanaian coaches in Tenase even from the local league.
Okay.
We have 5 foreign coaches. And they coaching us every coaching teams, no.
18 league club.
Yes, Kofi. Me nyesho say Ghana bako se biesi da. See a league. Now 5 foreign coaches. Kotokone has nyina with a foreign coach.
That's a bit James Mantis or Kofi.
Kofi me say. Can be actually Ghanaian coaches, no. Clubs ni ya lusu video Ghanaian coach. Na say nations are Kofi. And America. Tell the nations be kan ho Kofi. You be 6. Can be actually Ghanaian coaches ni Kofi. Omo nsua de bia no omo radio so nkomo. Ofra na ye pension no bo na ye bo no na ye pension no na Kofi atwam. A signal to Ghanaian coaches say Kofi they have to sit down and learn. Omunshia de Kofi send e betimi akwa akofa Uzbekistan coach de aboma we mu. So make coach Kofi on bobo papa chen. But you see the country no it doesn't matter. Coach ni nsua de. nti asad now Kofi ye junior under 20 ekoyi utie nko Maso Konadu di ya Kofi Kofi Maso Konadu nko na wudi no ensisi so Nigeria for Kofi eba na under 17 under 20 women's football Kofi they are ahead of us for that one there ade e beat Nigeria for the bia national team na ankasa o Senya the senior national teams now when it comes to a male football no the under 20 team the under 17 team Kofi they be omo ye free mo wafu any ye be call Olympic games na ye born o ye zone ha Kofi mo take ye free by Nigeria for
ne Burkina
for ye ntini omo mo baby ye kwadu ne ntini omo mo na no omo na nya omo share 3 wo Nigeria amankona mo ko yi Benjamin Asare mo kwaje 3 bayi Kofi ye omo na ye free mo so ye be boy junior teams na me ka cho se no me ka se ye ntini nkofo ne mo enye ye bofo no omo na Burkina ni Mali fo ni be Kofi ye ntini omo mo biem omo ko agile when it comes to the junior teams Kofi they are doing something right na next Kofi omo Cote d'Ivoire for Timber World Cup ni promote under 20 player WAFCON World Cup Morocco for to be promote under 20 player no World Cup Kofi how many times when was the last time you promote under 20 players say we were be key player or national team that's it. So we are not doing things right coach bia Kofi ni akofa no say oh Maso Konadu or the Wild Stars or coach Kotoko Eba Maso Konadu when it comes to the junior team Kofi the records the same Kofi your coach was starting and on coach senior team bia don dey na enkola na Kofi ko Madrid ne Barcelona ne Europe na Kofi one coach me tell junior team 10 years me wa 10 years 15 years not ho na no World Cup coach man ga say onim Spain team this dey ntia from infancy onim kwa na ye adwuma so Kofi onim yoye ye nso dey 80 say we Maso Konadu koba probably be pam no e wo so no this under 20 coach Kofi okoba onyanya mo 2 years ya pam no man ko under 17 na kura Kofi adwen sebi yes ye football sa adwen pa ye adwuma se be football under 17 Kofi within 5 years 6 years em for 7 coaches oman you serious be no be sa de no so me I'm not surprised say under 20 Kofi agija sa that is how e be ye bi betumi akọ the next stage be Kofi see even ye ko she Burkina kura Kofi e be din okay see a team betumi a she Burkina. But when it comes to the junior teams, you know, one of the best under 20 teams in all Africa, Burkina Faso can be. Yes, Omo ye very good go Kofi. Omo ye almost system ni ye. So e be din say betumi akoshe Burkina Faso I qualify to the next stage. Now yanda ye junior teams in Kofi ni nyina no duka da ya. Ni nyina de from. Kofi yeah. House for soldier for the training house for. Na Kofi scan omo ko tua de. Omo tua. Let any mayo. Yeah, omo train FIFA. Nti omo train FIFA. Yeah. FIFA de ba de bonso omo tua. Did omo ka so omo tua de gidi a. Omo say ba na no say me ka da kira say Togbia used to check I see omo tua. Nti check dey say Friday. Pen komo madi e call club no mo na visa omo a me no madi komo maka che me de. Ye ngidi say omo tua. Kofi wa omo ya de so omo tu ya de Kofi omo ya de because you see this season ankasa no a very good season o he the way house focus here start Kofi over Facebook no Kofi train the military training house for ni nya no mo body a Kofi omo kan kakra bia Kofi e military training Kofi ba house for no ya adwuma se Togo timi tu ya sika we say the Kofi omo kan no na house timi recruitment for fra you see last season na house focus one of the best clubs from goalkeeping to defense. The only problem America say has to focus for no attack. Attack no. And then baby America say now has full concentration almost strengthen has so a very good because a lesson to has to focus. O ko fabroni aba ko fi fabroni o ya de. Na the back na mo ko fa na onya de. O fabroni o ya de a. O betima di 3 years 4 years na ko fi se nipa no mo de mo so ani na e so be sideline na ko fi obeja ho akọ okọ abese atua. Yes, that's a coach na call the and the cast ni do pam ne dia na isi. And na me just nti ufa de oya de a pam ne ntem. It should be a lesson to you. Oh, mo for foreign coaches in go we na so ho he. Go ko for foreign coach na san 3 years na 3 years ni so no do we kwa go fie. Ma ne ntem no fa ho nwi. Oh, pam ne dia ni why willing say. Obetueska na ma no. That is it. Kofi ya futu opa de mo fa abrofri nyina no. Because abrofri de ndem say Maso Konadu mu de no enye hwe ye de be che Kofi Dabi onu broni ni Kofi pam no be gini sika nti omo for foreign coaches Kofi mo nko fa matra makwa foreign coaches bia ko fa de oya de he kotoko akofa Gani ni design Tinkler iti Kofi Tinkler ya adwuma no okotoko But Kotoko should also understand that so starting and far go vi omo prepare sika pudu nto no omo fa nya na kwan na onye den. But so be say all the Ghanaian tactics no ebe pumping Kofi and your ebi na to as folk no. So a lesson to Ghanaian clubs dey Kofi. Obi an ka say ma mo fa foreign coach. But mo fa foreign coach oya de. Foreign coach betimi edi 2 years 3 years. Say be ya contract na ni sign Kofi. Ebe so no the team na 2 years we ja no ha ma na kwanye sade a Kofi. La you come on no. Kofi adwuma nam sem so free man na tim ka wa adwen
sisen na se no no kana adwen
la you know tim kana
anya nya na oja adwuma de to yi
na me say uni time ya sen kala yi adwuma no to
time na ye ba tournament na
time na o message sang ni tim ni man na wanya adwuma na to no
se no se wase ya sem benefo ne kasa ya no na ye sini tim se wo kwaba emfa ne de bisi so oje wanyi
o nya atwem Kofi nya atwem kasa Kofi tactical adwuma na o ye bi a o ka no kore uye bia pese wani monyam ntia ya sesa team na ma e de call ya sesa team na ma o se me de kwa ba o de kwa ba be de
me he de no kura bia de nya no kura
ele ntina me kire se o free adwuma nim na ama na ntimi ka san sem no o se Black Stars
ya we so so o ya nko ntimi ka
o se Black Stars se the man
kwa ma first selecting players ni
obi akwa mfa ma no na asem kan se Black Star na ngasa no Kofi when under 17 gram one select 2 players na Black Stars yo under 17 ne de man kra mu okra go bi de ne bo nye de nkra ya wa nwu ya one select 2 players o see the Black Star mo ha na go bi Black Star mo select 2 players
mate ye da say gaka for so mo say bibia go through 26 ekopim 30 August gaka top 4 no ombobo ada say Accra na say University of Ghana Stadium and so meeting
no based on positions
yes top 4 that be top 4 no medium man baby any go stars has a folk on a dreams FC
yes no now mo
this time the almost so many
yeah ebasa
na tournament na
the competitive nature na nya
back clubs na almost bo Monday
Arsenal kotokoro mo asa mo go mo ni mase mo so mo asa
iyo
nti se wa nya good position among fan kotikwa mi ameka say mo nya de envani machine omo asa mo
it's almost top 4 teams you know Media Mass Sporting Club baby any go stars Accra has a folk and a dreams
that is the normal football practice
okay
sani ya no based on position on the table
yeah I know you see
omo gina so no omo akobo mo mfa nkotikwa nko invite obi abiship
iyo
we ya de anka wura to phone na Kofi
yeah
mama sha say free fie I like the posture of coach Kwaku Danso it seems as men can say he's in control of things so early as he's in total control as a pressure be any so or na adwuma ni ade I like that and enya ngonwa because haya no free haya no wadi agra tana ni ade anti menye say bad adaptation a problem for him but how he's preparing the team for an upcoming season no enemy age ho because of the fact that any pre-season your friends saying justify na ba wie I justify na ba wie no or selected players ogidie pass so the omuka team no ho append recommendations no ambebo team no now one na hwe players na omoba trials na ombe justify no na wamaya nyanentie so omo very very good players meaning wa observe omo ye and say different coach be na cast players na omba justify na good okay be am doubt no but because it is coach Kwaku Danso ntino I'm tempted to believe na sem na all can because coach Kwaku Danso do be any say about talent scouting or a very good or eye for good player or a near the good player so when he comes out with such comment I also give the edit too okay on Brekun Chelsea first 5 games in the year me the American Canada I am projections so tie the amount venture say at least operation 10 points was all the Chelsea first 5 games so about in the upcoming season compare last season first 5 games nyamie no krenie last season dey na mu adene na mu adene pa and on how much Chelsea ent me start league season ni ye no And this time around, new coach aba. My recruitment ni ade mugu so ye preparations. Now first 5 games when you newly promoted teams in the room
98.1
when you have so hope. Any other dreams AC ewom. Any idea. Kofi say who your projections no are probability. Clearly there are certain games you need to find a way to get all the 3 points. So there are best statistics in here. Chelsea akwa we miensa bo home mienu. Home ni de maka tira mo say apa anything apart from 6 points ni de nkomo wo fra homa ngo. Operation 6 points first 2 home games and all boko. Then 2 away games no. We newly promoted teams mienu. Nti you know what bet ma share ompo bet ni o ma bo. Me house of folk match any difficult match me. Na yam me say first game say be share mfiri wanka eno na e bia ankrofo be start ya twetwe ai nkomo bia ba say o Chelsea ne has ni there be we first game and the first game to the yemfa nkodi agro and e be determine how you are going to be successful or not in the season. So I like the common award no but ni nyina mu no Kofi say yankasa man nye dede enye dene adwuma no ne hia ene yo no ene hia nti coach o kasa kama na mo make sure say on the foot of play o kasa no e be translate akọ na practically waje results no e dey amabrekum Chelsea because Akwaaba say next season this season Chelsea end starting year as compared to last season the same way na see na amwa pressure be do kese pa now Mr. George free ne nkomo no mene ne ya adwen 100%. Yes. Chere say minim obia obe celebrate Black Stars. Baby ye koduru ye. Oh this World Cup we ya. Nipa no ope Ghana football ye. Wow, me kase Kofi run of 32 na Black Stars koduru e Black Stars aya ade no. You are being a merchant of mediocrity. I tell you.
Yeah.
Wow, because of Black Stars 32nd position now, run of 32 na go di World Cup no. Yes, celebrate. Yan friend ma no mo meto nyom fam ma Black Stars players.
Na man kwana to.
Ono say mother ma fans e mu ede. Well, na wo bi ba JK ni ade e wo referee ko school. Bi ba JK
fa onye na to fam. Fa onye na to. Ye be
si just yama
obi ba o shi fa onye na to fam. Na utia ikutu. Come na utia kakarakai.
Auntie Kofi?
Yeah.
No cranny say. Black Stars are Kofi. This is not the first time you call World Cup. Even your first time you call World Cup.
You do run 16.
You do run 16. You go be that.
That time now me 32.
Now me 32.
Who's your me 48?
Good. And again, that time no opportunity be anyone for third place teams. Nti na tire say ho no kra na mu edene ne na die and that dey no sa World Cup na ball no America no debutant nko na ye be force say
yes
omo mo work Uzbekistan ne Kevin omo bombo bi da ana omo ba your countries bebre o ha akobofo no way 28 years no mo bi da a lot countries bebre no omo mo World Cup a che nti na tire say we ni mu emre Kevin born on boy no Omo ya dey say Black Stars stands 2000%. Yes. Well, Kevin, the first time Kevin ba, say like ba World Cup. On this Spain intimi China Black Stars bet in Spain abo. Say Argentina Argentina or the Argentina for extra time. The first time now how much more Ghana? I think this is your 5th appearance.
Yes.
Our World Cup mo. Now duru run 32 also Ghana ya de wo he de ne de na say we are always settling for less yet as a yem fan sa eye okokom so ye kono no omu ni gidie gidie be ne gidie ne nkyere say moko amontimi nkobo nti Ghana football na ba so low abeduru say yes celebrate run 32. Meanwhile, your countries been Kofi almost kono. ya mom even target say even one nuru quarter final kura mpona yen start mo bonus enti etrese onu na ambitions no wosoro opeso okoye bibi na Morocco na duru ran tatu nko be celebrate oh even Morocco kura na France na yi na nko mu hunu so mo feli and Kofi, we should be serious as a country. Say about a nation like Ghana. Yakwa tournament like this, 48 is a round of 32. Yes, celebrity. I'm away. Because the mediocrity, no dear. Your level, your standard, your pedigree on the continent. Any day I want of football, me players, your produce. Any day I 32, and yeah, Bobre. I was a best celebrity. If you know, because I'm common in Trasso. Yen trust am come so. Okay. Because you call no. So when analyze matches na boy performance, ya ntwa hu ya nye we won only one game, 4 matches. Ni lose 2. Indi dey na acquire on the basis of your performance then acquire. And one game crowd win here no. You won against Panama. Panama nya country acquire no a wo dey be cancel. Sir. Panama country acquire no dey be cancel. Eh, na mo dey tira mo kasa sir. Panama country. Oh, be send dey akasa. Kofi say Spain or Saudi Arabia no one so yeah Kurisabo for him show me say Germany show me o man ko woni o man 5 points na mom ana me can say ye wo standard a wo be set am ho no eno na kire how people are going to reward you with the obey ho say bobo say see a season we na Cristiano Ronaldo share 30 goals news no anya news ama for bi kwa because we fail okay sanity nti Ghana your bobre no your run of 32 ne was your best ability you fail okay lying common no de bia yedi ni asen aba be si achi de bia yedi san common na ni asen aba be si achi a lot of things has to change national team no me I am not in support of Blasters calling players UAE, Georgia, or Liechtenstein. Yet why you so Akwaaba for a friend Kofi Ketia? Now Kofi Ketia crown Bobo Ukraine. Kofi, we should have a clear plan, a clear policy. A clear me fan say where ye the best reflex no. There is no way a country like Ghana you are supposed to call players or outside the top 10 European list. League bia no ye reti where you for coefficient there. The other most league bia ni league bi nyepe league bi ni league bi nyepe. And you for coefficient no. And untia even with the top 5 European leagues no crown say yeah the obeji European golden shoe yes the obobo of France and I said the obobo of Portugal or say 2 goals one they just say league bia ni league bia ho de nyepe and this year be players many like ya say at least we should make sure say players na from no omo bobo of competitive football dey be hu omo anya baby obi o share chiri baby. Okay. Ana akwa frɛ no. Yɛmfa saa de ne nto, yɛmfa nye plan. You. Em na be boy national team no. Dan say obi koyi ni ti a obi kura Cyprus. O go free player pa free Cyprus ma. Okay. Lucasen. Ma. You. Yeah that say why? Yeah say mo. Omo tie wa mo di ha o. 0242020208 0242020208 0207573003 0207573003 lines ni nyina gum otra na so to my befa na oso ye no atimi edin common Europe na ni si ye di ofiase from amanane ai isi babie mu ofie wa wetie no so breni try otra na so to ma enu a ene nyina network no I na ho bibia ho but o try na so to my befa na oso ye no atimi edin common. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir, honey.
Haruna
yintiu.
It was saying because season where the house of folk we bet to register players now.
You what am I to be one?
That's why. That's pa. So what you show na say set scanner I say my hands intimate register press no. Is set scanner hands for motria or more a chance sample FIFA back club sampa coach in sake scanner nti. Or more akwanya so metima sign. Why? 0242 020208 0242 0207 573 Yamphobia and Twas. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
The call has been put on hold.
Debbie Enyebiwa, Mr. Y. Enyebiwa. 0242 020208. Hello, good morning.
Welcome
back to Winnie.
Bacha Continental.
Aponza Yintio.
The Bacho said Jeffrey President to the one Friday morning, they say, and the Bewin ye down. The Bacho coach is no more, are you referring for no more to your mocha?
No, Munyan try.
And the boy,
you. With us, Aponza, I said, good morning.
Morning, Tagor.
Yes, sir, honey.
Jackson,
Jackson, Yintio.
But I think I will my chance to do a power my gun and the document. Tagor, most Black Star, apart from 10 best leagues, you'll throw the RB1.
Sana lie, say one year coach, Sana Mano be true.
I'm telling the coaches, so and I think Benjamin Sare, top 50 crank in you. Now, Ghana, top 10 leagues, you keep up a Benny Debbie. Yes, Manon Fasa, some Macra, I cry Jordan, when you know on paper being cotton. You,
that's Jackson. Out of Nabibia Bokodi. Hello.
Tagor.
Out of it you.
No, Tagor, one more about so now to go after the has to cook supporters. Very then I put to the mom by a number of money. It is all about how to cook or new calves, Cassidia, also, and near power, and how to cook. Company, they didn't buy what time here, Obama has happening to the you can have you already so best quality players. I'm a house of folk, I'm a house happening to the
yes, sir, that's it. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir, honey.
It's Nicholas, the very 60 year.
Nico, Intio Sakatia.
Yeah, go in the show, and it's about number ocean. Ocean, the big as one or Kasam, because they also always right. But what for 20 years, also be 20 coaches Aquatia. Ghana, what's up, Panama, and sorry, and your news. And if you are all shaken and can make a gun before the Kaima, also can make a gun blast something for them because of another or come for one. About to show the Mamma Nakoso. Gun and to Canadian. Oh, you cannot blast a next team or a ticket to her. It's a routine when you're not going for any day. I can't blast something for them. Now, what woman am I called for?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Also, got a blast as a week. Yeah, oh, my, you're calling back. 0243020208. In fact, I can't even say no. Birthday, say one in Yanko, na DJ Blaze, and then about him, I bet him at the Ama, Abrantipa Juvia, and now about 19. And yes, I'm a talk. Aha, Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel. So say we know. Obabon, you what's a praise? Akui pa Kashakrum. Akui one here Dakro. Go on, my cousin, ya children the pound. You. So I quite ready and children. What's a good morning? Akwaaba Sports. I'll say you guys are doing a great job. I'm for Bianca. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Match. Who brought MPD?
MP na bibia boko de.
Boko pa. Non swe.
Boko sama yara hoye.
Boko boni bi ni hasi.
Ko
ina metie sports no na ya Benjamin Sare no ne agbashinu sisei. Sani osi komati say yesi agbashinu wo South Africa na Benjamin no swe.
Benjamin na Ghana hasi onko ba bia. Agbashinu kwa say house of Vanka so free hasi na se visa. Why? Inti. Okay, yeah that's it. Last but one, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Anani even say question.
Anani yetiwe.
Baby America, ye team president, FA president ne de. I just want no di na kwa Ghana team di ni. Obe ye adwuma wo se me matamfo ntimi nye adwuma. Yi wa say ye Ghana nyemba nyina na so. Wan na ota na wo Ghana. Nti say di pa no ommo mpa ye mawo. So uni so bi ye watamfo ommo mpa ye mawo. Nti onya ye team ho na wonko na
improve the for you.
Adani Evans said the black Babaran Salim Safochere ma ye chana p wonfa Akwaaba radio in Niagara Sasana Fanasco also eat Amazi also for Akwaaba radio in Niagara. I say good morning, I am a rich papa. Listen to you live from Kutu number 1. No, I say you are doing a great job. That's the message and Anna P. We say just hi, was a friend said and from Nanesiano. I say listen to you live. At Biadan mistake okay, yeah, say oh rich young fancy na yenny birthday same fra. Na dia kana so ye wia na e da beto asa na nwum de beja na dia kan bia bomodia etini e dia bra ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 we from Pastor Ketri, pastor of the Airways and wife Madam Joyce Adoma and birthday na nikuno ese wo First FM jene one say yam 5 videos so na neire Madam Joyce Adoma na yaweshana happy birthday and Pastor Kate, pastor of the Airways baby obiana catch a wife Joyce say yamana woda panyangopon enka no hom na de dana akoma so bia onya ne kama emfa emano and Madam Joyce from Ukuno, pastor of the Airways was say happy birthday enko emfa ma you na yen was way from Kobe do not friend Konyo SYZ Broadcasting Limited was say ene ohima ohima amofe ana rich dinya sana dio ayo yankwe nim yankwe yum way from Konyo SYZ Broadcasting was say ene ohima ye friend no ahwehwe ne birthday ohima ahwe o Japan radio our Kenya say our half for region and then your birthday and to say M5 video so na ya so happy birthday into hima ahwehwe from Kobe Konyo SYZ Broadcasting Limited was Akwaaba radio so na yema wa woda panyangopon enka ho was juma na wo ye juma som any so ya half for nyina aton kenta half de duwa ya nka say dim enti ohima baby obiano happy birthday enko emfama you na we from KK say ene AMS was say mensa dodo na afrena ajekmwa wo go so ene ayo birthday na wo fa say yemfa video so ne ma wo da pa so say nyangopon kan na kwa wo de wo besra say nyangopon mo mfem bebre na kan no me wadwurim na dia wusiem ya say intimi ka otrem kama emfa ma enti mercy or say mensa from Ofa KK was say happy birthday enko emfa ema ya de si yakọ nyame adoma ena nwumri ibesha na dia kan bia bomodian etimi e dia toa so aha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so tibon anka the tactical man ocean otenenka kwame obe otenenka ne usena tie ne nechi kakranti from achina kono and I be otie ne nechi otu kan kakra bi kaso obi tie ne nechi a kasa kwa
sa na kasa tene se
ese hwetene ko nim enti ya aincha Brahima oya na stake store ya chana no pe woni asrada ya nchama na fe bestmark nyame mre coaster na nada feten hin mfie nchi ope mo fa Akwaaba radio mfindi agrokra ya ncha cha mo nyina
mencha
Morocco woodwork
yes so for chirena Mr. Abet town planning officer municipal
okay
mencha no pa mencha crime so
yeah